my time to make this post because I want to enjoy the post. You see, my God, they always stand by me. My God, now they help me. If not, these people for don't move me finish, guy. Bro, just last month, maybe 2 months ago, within Nigeria, a group of people came out to do ADC protest, ADC campaign, and tagged it electoral reform. They were calling all the youths. Then apparently they called them very dark man. They say, very dark man, you have a lot of influence. Come out for electoral reform. Show us the party you support. We are going with ADC. In short, if you don't come out, you are a APC. That's why you don't want to come and join us. Well, I told them that I am not going to come out because this is a political protest. This is a campaign and not electoral reform. My brother, today, this matter is no talk. I just wait. Today, these same people were wear ADC clothes, were intertwined together with electoral reform. They don't leave that ADC now. They don't do NDC. Bro, how for they look now? Bro, for they look like fool. Because very soon now, Shedino Malaye and some other politicians follow them go do that reform. That's ADC campaign where they call reform. Dino Malaye follow them. Tomorrow now, they watch now, they'll soon clash now. They'll clash. Those same people who follow go do that thing, go soon start to insult themselves. Politics will turn you to idiots. Especially Nigerian one. Bro, I ask myself, I say, God, how I for the look? I for not tell people say, go and vote for ADC. But now ADC is no more. It don't be NDC. All of them were gathered, all those influencers at that time. When they say NDC or nothing, now they don't change. To NDC or nothing, you know. What am I trying to say? Politics. If you are not very, very calculative. I remember that time, Rita for data. Very dark man, this is so distasteful. You are so opinionated. People they curse me there. They look all of that say, see this one. You don't know. If you know, you will not talk. That's number one. Number two. Surprisingly, these people shouting electoral reform had plans to actually run. Not because they cared about no electoral reforms. They all had plans to run. And they've had these plans since, not be today. Ever since they started screaming electoral reform, it is because they have personal interest in it. Bro, these people for use me, they for use my platform. Yeah, they would have used me. It was never legit. They would have used me. Bro, imagine say I come outside. I pull up for what they call electoral reform. Now you say all these people, they won't use them for their personal interest. Now they come out, I want to be a senator. I want to be... It's not how to become a senator. By doing 1 or 2 protests and waking up in the morning. I have to come out for House of Red. All of them now, they design poster for NDC. Yeah. Selfish activism. I'm not criticizing them because I knew. Bro, my spiritual eyes and my ancestors were telling me, be watchful. Don't let these people gaslight you or manipulate you. All the names they call you is exactly who they are. They know you are very straightforward. Bro, like I said, imagine. See, I follow these people go do that thing that time. Electoral reform, not knowing, see, all those things, what they do. Our vote must count. And because they won't make it count, they don't want me person. They won't go campaign for themselves later. That's why I tell them that time. I say, if you want me to join anything, go and bring the one where concern poor people. But they never agreed. Go and tell them that they should bring down the fuel of price where concern poor man. More go protest for foodstuff price. They don't agree. Electoral reform. It is about your future. It is about my life. It is about their future. Now, don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. Listen. Electoral reform is good. If your votes count, it's good. Don't get me wrong. If it counts, it's good. If the youth decide to go into politics, it's very, very good. We need the youth in politics, you know. We do. Whether the good, the bad, or the ugly, we need the youth in politics, don't get me wrong. But you see these guys, they are not really far from the people that they criticize. These people are a bunch of users as well. But like I said, imagine say I followed them that time. Right, that man, they don't want to join ADC because it's APC. Oh yeah, I want to join ADC today. Where are you people? I'm joining ADC now. Say you want to join ADC before. I want to join ADC now. Any politician that's with ADC will go join them now. They watch. Say Natiku won't buy ticket for ADC. Peter Obi now don't go NDC. That same ADC where all of them wear the clothes that time. Waka. When they join together, go do protests. When they call them electoral reform, our vote must count. They'll also start to attack that article very soon now. This same camp, go they attack that same camp what they did before. I say politics will make you look like an idiot. But again, they all knew what they wanted to achieve. They wanted to use people like us to achieve it. Rattels. Oh, man, man, your rattels are cleaning the gutters. We are here. We are shouting electoral reform. Your guys, instead of them to come and join, ooh, imagine say they can't join for ADC now. How therefore they look now? Rattels are cleaning gutter. You see my father's gutter that they are cleaning. Is it my gutter? Is it my house that they clean? They clean the community where they live. At least we are doing things that are directly affecting the poor. Those areas where they clean. That side now where mosquito, now potential malaria, now all those dirty they carry. So far so good. We are clearing the area of malaria that will affect the poor people. At least we dey on the poor side. I've been at the public school. Now follow poor people, they go to school. We don't go clean private school now. The school where we renovate, the school where the public school where we go now, they rotate on like that. Very soon we are going to public hospitals. Go there. Then I have even yes, we're going to do like that for now until we show what we want to do. I know what we are going to do in the nearest future, but I see nothing sweet me this sweeter for the time. I just look at it, yeah. But you know, I wouldn't blame her though. It was clear to them, but it was clearer to me. Bunch of users. They can't do a see they don't know what they do. They can't be a see bro, they knew that they wanted to run. They knew why they were tag teaming. Now they know where they do their meeting. Come on, man. But thank God, though. So therefore, use me. Now God, if not be God. If not be God. I say I won't join that ADC now. I dey wait for now. We go do that electoral reform protest now. Yeah, but the sad part is say ADC now. They are once loved ADC. All of them joined together with Obi, Atiku, Rauf, El-Rufai. Now, they watch now. They will call those people thieves very soon. They will forget saying a thief. They follow the package. Politics.
Okay, very dark man. My brother. To be honest, this is the for. Hold on, sir. Hold on, please. I'm doing my presentation. Just hold on. My brother, very dark man. This is the third time I'm listening to this video now. I first listened to it earlier on, then I rebroadcasted it. Then this is the third time. I still didn't see any meaning to this video at all from beginning to the end. I didn't see any meaning. I tried to understand what you were trying to say, but it's very, very difficult for me to digest. It's very unfortunate for you to understand that people that were calling for ADC were not actually calling for ADC because they love ADC. They were calling for ADC because we have a man there that majority of Nigerians currently believe so much on that can rescue this country. And the man is called Peter Gregory Obi. And the same people that were calling for ADC, they have said this so many times, numerous times, that anywhere Obi go, we go. I myself have said this so many times. Anywhere Obi go, I go. Now that the satanic people in ADC, like you stated, that we go soon start today, saw the people there. Of course, we were paused because Peter Obi was there. He left there, so these people are now vulnerable. We have to speak to them directly. Every single person there are all satanic. Now, Obi with a follow very dark man, not ADC, not NDC. Peter Obi is currently in NDC. That's why you see that Nigerians, concerns Nigeria that are clamoring for Peter Obi, are talking about NDC. Peter Obi decide to move out of NDC tomorrow to my village, to anywhere, to Luku, to Igwabazuwa, to Ugbiyoko. We will follow him dead, very dark man. My brother, you are the way they go now. I don't understand you. To be honest, I don't understand you. Because get where person they feel defend person reach. And so show rate start. I defend. People come to call me biased person for this platform. You get where you go reach. It will be difficult to defend you. You say these people want to run. Is anything wrong with running? How do you change the narrative when you are not part of the system? You are not in within with these people. Is there anything wrong with that? I will leave it for my panelists to handle it. I'll just leave it like that. Before you lot satanic people that are always saying I'm biased when it comes to when submission on this platform is not suitable to you. Also remember, saying I may carry this video come, now may you hear them. Before you satanically say, oh, it's biased. Because most of the videos you think I'm biased on, I bring it here, not be you bring and come here. But you still label, because if you don't favor, the day will not go favor you, you say Elvis is biased. The day will go favor you, you be the happiest person on earth. Like Emeka talk that day that I'm biased. I'm biased or whatever I need, what I said, or removing him from the platform. If I was biased, majority of the people on this platform have called for your removal. I did not remove you. Said I'm biased. That's why I've said it so many times that Nigerians are selective with their judgments, with what they want to associate or affiliate with. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thanks for your time with us. That is the end of my presentation and my monologue. I'm going to allow my people to start talking. Mother of Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Thanks for always being there for us. Thank you, Abu Hazi, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for always being there. Thank you, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia. Thank you, Mother Stella Masevedo. Thank you, Mr. Michael Oganamaro, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Thank you, Abe Johnny, my brother. You're supposed to be on the panel. Tony South, thank you. Promise, Patrick, and many, many more. Razek Bere is right there. Mike Akimbare, and many others. God's grace, I can see you. Stella Finney, Madam Emmy. In fact, not too plenty. And God will bless all my people. Thanks for your time. Okay, guys, remember, we are still dragging on the finalization of the donation or contribution that is going on for the solar. You know, currently we've raised 1.550. You know, we are looking for 1,450,000 naira. That's what we are looking for. Today is Tuesday. Today is about to elapse now. Guys, what happened for the past couple of days? Nobody contributes anymore. Nobody even think this is still in existence. Guys, do it and let's complete this out of the way. If you know you are part of the people that appreciate what we are doing here, I am a wonderful panelist talking here every day, then do your part, because we have a lot of people that are still listening that are not doing their part. And for some of my panelists who vanished throughout this time, yes, I know they always have excuses. So, and you don't know if he was sick, you don't know if he was in Oluku, you don't know if he was this. I understand that, yes, but after everything don't finish, now you see that they come out. And for some of you we talk to and you vanish, if you come back after we don't finish this thing, if I don't let you into the panel, more than not say I'm biased or I'm wicked, before now will still turn against me now. Yes, you know, I prefer one person to be with me here than a whole lot, and you are hypocritical in your dealings. I know I don't work your money for you, but this is for everyone. Like my brother, Mr. Alabo, the Tokam. It's a Nigeria project. It's not me. Yes, it's not me. My wonderful panelists suggested this, and I embraced it for the first time in my history of being in the media. For the first time, for more than a decade, this is the first time people are donating money, for the benefit of us all. Guys, let's complete this out of the way. I would really, really do appreciate this. All my panelists, if you know you have not supported, do your part. Do your part out of the way. Yes, we waited for people to do their part. They have done marvelously well. Everybody have contributed so far. May God bless you all. We are very, very, very grateful. I'm not taking none of you for granted. It doesn't matter any amount that you have. You want to support this project, please do your part. This is not what we do. This is not a platform where we raise money or talk about money all the time. I just told you for more than 10 years, we have never done this before. Like you are raising money, that concerns me. We have never, ever. This is the first time. And I didn't call for it. My panelists called for it. And I'm grateful for it. Thank you very much. God bless you all. I'd like us to start talking. For those of you that want to call in, this is the best time for you to call in. Before I move on to Mr. Jonathan, is the first on the panel today. If I wait for only 1 minute and nobody is calling in, I'm just moving on straight away. Thank you. God bless you all. Okay, we already have the first caller. Mr. Alex, please talk to us. Good evening to you, my brother.
Yes, thank you. Mr. Nigel was calling me.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Thank you very much. I greet everybody there. You see, very dark man. In as much as I like some things he does, but, when you don't have a proper education, you don't have it. I understand he claimed to have OND from a polytechnic. With respect to OND holders, but when you don't have a proper education, a university education, it shows. I'm not saying there are not people who are also stupid and are also unique graduates, but the difference is always there. It shows in most of his mannerisms sometimes, the way he carries himself sometimes, the things he does, and the childishness, the lack of maturity.
And my pain about it is that he's being intoxicated by the followers that he has. I don't know why he's doing this. I don't know why.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. The maturity is not there. The maturity is not there. He tries to hide it, but it's not there. That childishness, that lack of the four walls of a university, it still shows sometimes. What has Obi done to you? He cannot just hide it that he has a natural dislike. But he said it one time that the reason he hates the obedient movement, Obi not go for protest. He said it in one of those videos that when Obi won in 2022, blah blah blah, it didn't go. I wish I completely understand, but we've moved on. The whole country now is charged. The country is terribly bad. Insecurity everywhere. Lack of infrastructure. People are being fired every now and then. Something is happening. Why not join? If somebody moves today to another party with the system of the country, the next is another party for safety. What is wrong? If Nigerians don't run for elections, you will be the one to also come out tomorrow and call them out. J.F. Kennedy was a journalist, a human rights activist before he went for American elections and became American president. J.F. Kennedy, He was a friend to Luther King. He was in some of those rallies those days. So I don't know. That's why I said education is not a scam. Forget the heroism you are seeing in Nigeria country, you are seeing among the political government officials now. It shows that education is not a scam. Look at the way those states is being run. It shows that education is not a scam. So VDM just embarrassed himself. He fooled himself. You are cleaning a place. People are doing a good job. As you said, don't be power drunk. Don't be fame drunk. He's really drunk. What is wrong in people calling for electoral reform?
I don't know.
What you cannot do because according to you,
I don't know.
According to you, you are afraid of being partisan. You are afraid. So Erante Peters is doing it. Aisha Yusuf is doing it. Obedient. Why are you angry? Why do you always blast them? But let me tell you, Mr. VDM, I know you are listening. You are just a small boy, and you are not bigger than the Nigerians that don't go and APC and destroy their lives and their family members. If you don't want to be part of the movement, stay away. It's a movie train. NPC is a party, OB is a man, and we vote. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much, my lovely brother. I appreciate you. God bless you. Let's take another call quickly. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. Please talk to us, sir.
Good evening, my brother, and God bless you for what you do. Good evening to everyone on the panel. Yes, Nigeria, God bless you. Your pocket will never run dry.
Amen.
And Nigerians, please, let us complete process of donation so that Mr. Nigeria Watch can rest. The stress is too much. Nigeria Watch, Nigerians, we are not doing much. We are not speaking. If you look at the video you presented, this thing has been in the media for how many days about Opus Godima, the Nigeria Governors Forum of APC. They are deducting money from the FAC allocation going to their state. This is criminality. Nobody is calling these people. Nobody is talking. The media everywhere is fired. Nobody is asking questions. This is money meant for state, meant for the people, the political party. Because of President Tinubu, they are deducting money that from the FAC allocation. And this directive is compulsory. If they force them to do it, presidency force them to do it. So it's automatic deduction from the CBN, not just them doing it themselves. This is criminality of the highest order. And Nigerians are not. By now, in a civilized society, the whole of those governors of this state, they will be finding a place to run to. What is happening to us? These people they used to do for Nigeria. Nigerians, wake up now. What is happening? I sent you one last video, Mr. Najawa. Just listen, you see how they pass through money for Tinubu, they donate, they give people with the name.
Okay.
Money meant to develop the nation, money meant for hospital, a lot of things. Najawa, we are not, Nigerians are not doing enough.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. God bless you.
It's sad, my brother. It's sad. Thank you.
Okay, let me take more calls, guys. Please bear with us. We're almost there. God bless you all. Madam, okay, I have Mr. Joseph Oji with us here. Mr. Joseph Oji, sir. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
I greet you, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir.
I greet you for all that you do. Thank you very much. I want to thank Sir Alex for calling in regarding VDM. That's exactly what I want to talk about. Mr. Elvis, you know, some of these activities, these are activists, you know, their situation, their activism and all they do is because of the present status quo of the country. If everything was all right, we have good governance, everything is, I mean, that Mr. VDM will be going about cleaning gutter, building all those nonsense. These guys, we don't need them. Nigeria need them. I'm not trying to berate him. He knows the present state of this country, and you say you know go put head. You don't want to opt in to make up. He knows the government, whatever it is that is going on with his mind. He knows what's in his mind. At this stage, somebody will say he doesn't want to. Is he happy with the present situation in Nigeria?
I don't understand.
No. On a serious note, Mama, tell me, this is becoming too much. What does it take Nigerians for? Are we fools? Yes. He has lots of followers. He has his his platform. But then look at what is going on. Is he happy with this? With what is going on? And you say you don't want to. I don't want to say, oh, I want to be neutral. Oh, I don't want to. What if it is? For God's sake, let's call a spade a spade. If Nigeria was okay, do we need any activists? All these things you should already do and all that. Who cares? Who cares? If everything is hunky dory, who need any activists?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Just share.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
He's trying to show himself. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph Fauji. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, I still have 2 more calls to go. I know, say, another 2 wait tire. We have Manda Debbie with us. Manda Debbie, please talk to us, man. Good evening to you.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening to you, man. Talk to us.
Good evening to everyone watching. I just want to speak on videos that you presented. My condolence goes to the family of what's that his name?
Alex Akumbo.
I don't know.
Alex
I
Akumbo.
don't know how true it is, but I've been seeing the post going around. He's a young guy. I don't even think he's married yet.
He was.
It's such a sad situation.
He was a
but
break
this
up.
is everything that we are saying. For those people that think, it doesn't concern me, I'm doing well, I'm a celebrity, I won't speak on what is happening in Nigeria. From what I heard, they say he died from a liver cancer. But you see, it's part of the poor healthcare systems that we have in Nigeria. Some of these health conditions can be properly managed in some parts of the world. But when we speak, when they have platform, a lot of them will not want to use their platform to talk about the things that is affecting Nigeria, that is affecting everyone. But they don't know when it will be their turn, when Nigeria will happen to them. But well, condolences to his family. Then regarding the article and his camp, obviously you can see that lady, that video you played, the lady analyzed everything perfectly well. You see, they think people are foolish. The same article that is saying that a southerner cannot remove another southerner. But when it was Buhari's fault, then why did he contest in 2023? Is he not a Fulani northerner? Why did he contest to remove another northerner? You know, these people, they talk as if maybe they've got dementia, so they probably don't remember what they did some few years ago. But this same article in 2023 that came out when it's not even the turn of the North, was it not a northerner that was in power, that he came in 2023 and spoiled everything? So what is he saying now? So in my opinion, it's either he's got short memory or he cannot remember what he himself did in 2023. He was the one that ruined 2023 election and made Tinubu to emerge as to be able to rig his way into power. And it's the same thing that he's still trying to do now. It's so sad that we have Atiku is part of the problem, that we have people like him are part of the problem why it will be hard for Nigeria to be able to move forward because of selfish and greedy people like this Atiku. Then lastly, let me just speak about Very Dark Man. You know, for me, I'm not surprised at what he's doing because I've seen his attitude right from time. And I've said it, that he's benefiting from the failed system. If we have a system that is working in Nigeria, he's obviously going to lose his relevance. So imagine him saying he's building school. Is he supposed to be, if we have a proper working system in Nigeria, is he supposed to be the one renovating school for government? Is that supposed to be his job? So I don't understand that guy, what his end goal is. But obviously with time, people will see him for who he truly is. and he continued to sit on the fence. And in 2027, if Tinubu comes back and Nigerians are suffering, I am sure that a lot of Nigerians will really know that he's just pretending to be on the side of the people and not really wanting things to change.
Okay.
You cannot say you are fighting for people at the same time you want the suffering to continue, so that you be the hero. We want a country that works for everybody,
Exactly.
not a country that works for a few. So for me, if Very Dark Man continues like this, to be honest with you, in a few years he will lose his relevance, because people will see him as somebody that is not different from the oppressors. Because you cannot say you are helping people, but at the same time you don't want the suffering to stop. That's not help, in my own opinion. He's helping himself, because we all want a system that works for everybody, not a system that promotes a few individuals. So I just hope with time he will reveal his true nature. Let him continue. We've seen people like him, like himself, and after some time they
Okay.
will lose relevance.
Thank you.
People will no longer
Thank you.
have respect for
Thank you.
him.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, ma. Thank you very
sir.
much. God bless you, ma. Yes. Okay, guys, let's move on. Callers, I'm done already. In case you want to call in, you've already missed out, you know. Let me go to my panelists. Thank you very much for your long wait. My wonderful panelists right there. Now God bless you now. Guys, if you are listening to us, help us to press on the like, help us to share, take our voices far. Currently, the likes is very, very discouraging. You know, we have over 400 people watching us. You know, we have only 118 likes. You know, please press on the like button and take our voices far. Thank you very much, sir. Michael Oganimaro, I'm very, very grateful, sir, for the super chat. May your pocket never ever run dry. Thank you for all that you do for us here all the time. All the time. I'm grateful, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you all right there. Please make use of the super chat. It's just right there. As I was talking right now, somebody sent us 30,000 naira. Prince Stanley. Okay, Capella Prince Stanley. Okay, that's your full name. Prince Capella Prince Capella Prince Stanley. Now God bless you for me. And that Capella, like they confuse it for his side, but I'll get used to it. You know, thank you so much. I applaud you. Thank you very much, Capella Prince Stanley, for the 30,000 naira well received. We are very, very grateful. Like I stated earlier on, my people, do your part. Let's close this up. God bless you all. Okay, let's start talking. Mr. Jonathan, you're the first on the panel. You wanted to say something earlier on, but I have to stop you, make you not cut my own trail of thought. So I hope you bullet pointed everything you want to say, because it's your turn. Now talk to us. I couldn't to you.
Okay. Mr. Elvis, I greet you. God bless you. Good evening, there. God bless you greatly for the good work you're doing. I appreciate you. And I greet my fellow panelists as well. God bless you all. You're all welcome. And Mommy Diaspora, good evening, ma. Bless you greatly. And all the commenters and all my fellow commenters and all the callers. God bless you all abundantly. You're all welcome. Yes, I try to, to chip in there. Because what I really don't want to dwell on VDM. I just wanted to use that time to say one or two things. But now that it is my time to make my submission, let me say what I really, have in mind, watching that video, as that video was going on. Excuse me. VDM, you see, what he's doing here is very clear. He's claiming vindication. When somebody is claiming to be vindicated, I want to tell you, I know you watch Nigeria Watch. I know. Whether you will see this or not, I'm not sure. But somehow, you will hear the truth. And when you lie down on your bed, it will go into your soul. You can try to defeat it, you can try to struggle and suppress it, but it will remain there. It will be in the memory. You are trying to claim vindication. I want to tell you, you are not vindicated on this one by any shot at all. On this one, you are not wise. And I will tell you why. The only way you can be ashamed if you are joined or support ADC at all, the only way you and others, even many Nigerians that, supported ADC, the only way they could have been feeling ashamed now is if it's only those that goes into ADC without any political, ideological mindset. If you don't know the reason and the purpose why you drive yourself into ADC, then you will feel ashamed now. And those are the people that are stranded now. You see, for many Nigerians that know what they are fighting for, that know what they are striving for, there is nothing like that. In fact, they are victorious. Those who go into ADC with clear political focus, clear ideological focus or mindset, they are those that are vindicated, not you. Get that straight. Get that straight. Those that are vindicated now are those that, went into that party, that project with Mr. Peter Obi with a clear mindset, knowing what the man is going for. Those are the ones that are vindicated, not people like you. Far from it. What you are trying to do, I will describe it. I will give you a very good narrative. I will use what I do from time to time to explain it to you. And I hope you have the capacity to understand it. And if you don't, go and can Google it or study it. It will be to your own benefit. You are playing the shorting game. Shorting game. In the capital market, in the stock market, there's what we call shorting. Shorting simply means that you win, you lose, you will still be victorious. Shorting simply means that if you buy an item, whether the price goes up or the price comes down, you will still win. You are playing the shorting game. You want to claim victory either way. You want to claim vindication either way. That's the game you are playing. But I know you don't even know the game you are playing, but that's what you are doing. Very crooked, so childish, so foolish. That video, you spoke like an illiterate. If you listen, you spoke like an illiterate. I only pity those that are following you. They are following an illiterate, literally an illiterate. Because the game you are playing, unbeknownst to you, unknown to you, perhaps you don't know. You are playing the shorting game. That either way I will win. You can't do that in this current dispensation that we are in, this current cycle that we are in Nigeria, we are going through in Nigeria right now. You can't. You are so childish. Honestly speaking. So by no means you are not vindicated. Don't claim vindication here. Don't claim it, not by any shot. Rather, you appear so foolish. People who went into ADC are with purpose, with clear ideological focus and mindset. They are those that are vindicated now because they can raise their shoulder up high and get out of ADC. And that's what almost all of them, that's what they did. They have done it and nothing is going to happen. They are vindicated. Those that went into ADC with selfish motive, they are those that are crying inside that place now. Kenneth Okonkwo and their lives. You are a type. I have described it here before. You are a type. You are alike. What money will not do for you, more money will do it for you. You are in that class. You have not proven that that is not you by any shot. You have not proven it at all. What money will not do, more money will do it for you. Don't come here and claim vindication, that you are being vindicated. That is the reason why I say you spoke like an illiterate. You spoke as if you are on top of the world, that you are the wisest man, whereas you are so childish and so foolish. That's who you are. That's just who you are here. I'll leave it. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Others will have something to say. But bottom line, you are not vindicated by any shot. Rather, you appear so foolish and literally an illiterate. I don't know the kind of education you have. I really don't know. It's like one has to be questioning it right now. Your upbringing, where you came from. People are fighting for a good Nigeria. You are claiming vindication. What the heck? What kind of upbringing do you have? Where did you come from? Where? People are striving and fighting for a good, to see a good Nigeria, to see the generations and generations yet unborn, for them to come and live in a country that they will be proud of. You are claiming vindication. An illiterate is an illiterate that does that. Playing the shotting game. You will lose. Not in this one. You can't play the shotting game on this one. You will lose. Let me leave that one. But it's so annoying listening to that. And also on the Kwankwaso interview, I must say that the very first time, I must be honest, the very first time I will listen to Kwankwaso for that long. It's only clips here and there, short videos here and there, and then stories by newspapers, you know, what he said, where they quote him and all the rest of it, pretty much. And then during political season, when he's campaigning and all the rest of it. But to actually watch him sit down and face questions, I've never. And I must say, I am impressed. I think I put him as a type of Yaradua kind of a man. I can't say definitively, but I think that's what I'm leaning toward. Kind of a Yaradua, that is the former president, Musa Yaradua, may so rest in peace. I think he's that kind of a man. I think he's very knowledgeable. That is Kwankwaso. He's very knowledgeable, and I believe that he has a very, very listening heart. If a man can come out and say, my daughter advised me in 2023 to go to work with Peter Obi, but I refuse. That means he's a man. He comes out. Most people will want to bury that. They will be so prideful that they won't want to come and say that outside. But so I give it to him. When I contrast that to Atiku, who sat on that same seat on Arise with Charles about 3 weeks or sometime last month, 3-4 weeks ago, thereabout. And part of what he said is what people are analyzing today. See, the very day he had that interview on this platform, it was projected. What people are saying today, that was what I spent the entire time giving to me on. That was what I spoke on. So I'm not hearing anything new from anybody today. I'm only happy that now it's being projected now. Those are the questions that I asked that day, less than 24 hours after Atiku had that interview. The idea that him talking about, you know, the North has been changed, they have ruled less than the South. To say the very least, that is so criminal to me to be saying that, especially from a Northerner. So criminal, so deceptive and mischievous. Nobody will tell me that Atiku is not aware of the facts on the table. He's not aware of the historical facts of Nigeria. He knows. is just playing on Nigerians. As Abati described, he said the person who must have advised him on that one is very dull. Yes, very dull. I agree with that one. It's very, very dull, because it is not everything that your advisor will bring to you that you will just take in. No. In Nigeria today, but the only thing I just want to say, as I said, I've said it all on this one. Everything I'm hearing today, I've analyzed it on Niger Watch 100%. The only thing I just want to call for is that the kind of energy I want to call on Rufai of Arise today, the kind of energy that he used today to destroy this narrative coming from Atiku, that it is the South has been at the ends of affair more than the North. The energy at which Rufai, tackle it today. I want Rufai not to join the bandwagon. Use the same energy to decimate this narrative that Mr. Peter Obi is afraid of primaries. It is the same dull argument too. Don't join people on that bandwagon too. It is also the same very dull, very mediocre argument too that is running away from primaries. And the Nigerian journalists, who are very mediocre in nature, I'm sorry to say, maybe less than 10% of them are really true journalists. More than 90%, the rest 90% of them are just mediocre. Please don't join the bandwagon of the mediocrity. Don't join it. That argument is also dull. That is running away from primaries. No. We know, but so don't let us be pushing lies out there. Mr. Peter Obi is not running. They will use ABGA. ABGA is a regional political party, first of all. If you want to become president of Nigeria, you can't stay in ABGA. ABGA is purely regional. ABGA can regional, but can still be very, very relevant. Very, very relevant. Because they can capture about 8-10 senatorial seats. If they capture all the senatorial seats in the north, in the southeast, they can capture almost about 30-40 House of Rep. So you can be regional and be very, very relevant. But your progress is limited, pure and simple. So if you want to be president of Nigeria, you don't stay in party like ABGA. That's number one. You have to move forward. You have to progress and join a more national party. And when you join the party, all these parties that they are talking about, nobody who knows what is going on in Nigeria will come out and tell us that you are not aware of the destruction, the deliberate attempt by the powers that be in Nigeria to destroy opposition. Deliberately destroy opposition, and then you want him to stay there so that his dream and aspiration of becoming the president of Nigeria will not be achieved. Just the same way you all want him now to stay in ADC. It is the same people that are stalking now. People that are, all of them. I'm not separating anybody, including the likes of Rufai now. If Peter Obi had remained in ADC, they are the one that will be castigating him now, that it is over for him. It is politically over for him. That will be the highlight of discussion by now in Nigeria, that he will not be on the ballot, that he will have made a more smarter move. You people just want to eat your cake and have it and not be truthful to Nigerians. It is not about running away from primaries. Primaries that are not even democratic. So these are just the issues that we need to focus on. Don't let us be listening to, mischievous arguments deliberately.
All right.
It suits them. Thank you, Mr. Evans. Let me leave it there for now. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan, for your submission. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Justice Peter Leaf of the Federal. We head to the courts now, where Justice Peter Leaf of the Federal High Court Abuja has adjourned proceedings in a suit challenging the eligibility of former President Goodluck Jonathan to contest the 2027 presidential election following the absence of the plaintiff and his counsel in court. Justice Leaf fixed May the 15th, 2026 for hearing, warning that punitive costs may be awarded against the plaintiff if there is another failure to appear before it. At the day's proceedings, counsel to the defendants, Chris Uche, drew the court's attention to the absence of the plaintiff, despite the matter being adjourned at his instance. The court subsequently asked the registrar whether any formal communication had been received explaining the absence of the plaintiff, but the registrar responded that no such letter was before the court. Issues surrounding service of hearing notices also emerged during proceedings, as it was revealed that the Independent National Electoral Commission and the Attorney General of the Federation had not been served, and that's contrary to an earlier order of the court made on May the 8th, 2026. Counsel to the defendants maintains his application for the matter to be struck out. However, the court opted to give the plaintiff another opportunity, adjourning the matter to May the 15th, 2026, and directing that all parties be duly served before the next date.
Okay, Jonathan is set to contest. Before I will say that, let me quickly show.
Has adjourned proceedings and
there's something that I noticed here to let everybody know that nobody is Oduga when it comes to writing titles sometimes. You can see that title there. Can somebody on the panel tell me what goes wrong with that spelling? You know, out of the 4 statement there, there's something that is not right there. Can somebody quickly tell me?
It's suit. The suit is not correct. It's supposed to be SUIT.
Wonderful, wonderful. This is Chinese, right? So it means that they made mistake. It doesn't mean the person who wrote it doesn't know how to spell or whatever it is. You know, it is called typographical error, which can affect anybody. It's an intentional mistake, you know, made during typing. Maybe you are rushing and all that, you know. So yeah, it happens all the time. So I want everybody to know, because there was one time that I wrote a title and somebody wrote something on the comment section and all that. I said, instead of you to just tell us to quickly sort this out, which some people have done here so many times, but you are here to say something else. But still,
even on CNN and BBC, I see it forever. Not like if I say every day, I see it forever.
You say forever.
Well, honestly speaking, now, see, I have my TV right in front of me, right here, right now. It happens all the time, from time to time. So it's just, you know. In fact, maybe I will take 2 pictures. In the next 1 week, I will see one.
Yeah, it happens.
Bring it.
No, it's always up. I see it a lot on Rise everywhere. You know, sometimes when people want us here to be perfect, then that's why I just wanted to quickly show that, to let them know that, yeah, this mistakes is a normal thing, you know, and all that. So, yeah. But still, I like us to move on. Okay, Jonathan, we talked about Goodluck Jonathan just about 2 days ago here, if I'm not mistaken. You know, now it has been confirmed that Goodluck Jonathan will be contesting for president in 2027 under PDP. Now, one thing I want you guys to understand here, Jonathan allegedly, in my own interpretation, understanding, have been paid to disrupt Peter Obi's movement, because they know that Jonathan, people will go for Jonathan rather than going for Atiku. So if people can go for Jonathan, Jonathan can be a competitive movement for Peter Obi. So it's okay. We could put on them. We could divide all these votes everywhere. We must be ready. Regardless of how we speak here on or any other platform that are talking, putting their efforts, speaking power, how Nigeria can be better in our time, we are still going to have these gullible Nigerians that will be confused, either by true preaching of ethnicism, tribalism, or satanism. But we'll continue to talk. I want us to hit on this game.
Mr. Elvis, please, you yourself, mention one state. Mention one state in the north, in the south. It leaves south. One state that Jonathan President Jonathan. I like the man. Oh. I like the man. He's president. He's presidential, and he's president for life, whatever. I still address him as president. But mention one state in the north, in the southeast, and in the southwest that President Jonathan will win, politically speaking. You just look at it like this and just say, this state is going to be very competitive. Jonathan will pull it off there. Which state?
Okay. But whether you like it or not, the disruptive move, these guys are doing is still going to affect us one way or the other.
I know.
So we have to speak harder to this.
Yes, I know, Mr. Evie. They are just looking for the pot where they will put the stolen votes inside. You know, they need pots where each pot, there has to be a name. So when they steal a vote, they want to steal it in a very sophisticated manner. If they steal 100 votes, they don't want to steal the entire 100 votes to APC alone. They want to give like 10 to, they are looking for somebody that they will drop 10 inside the spot, and then they will take the remaining 90. So that, you know, the way they in 2023 saying Obi is third because they created the article pot in the middle. That's just what they are doing. Thank you.
If they ring this election in 2027, they are going to put Peter Obi in fourth. They will put Tinubu first, put Jonathan second, put Atiku third, and put Peter Obi fourth. If they ring it, that's why Nigerians must rise. Because what happened in 2023 must not be allowed to happen again. Eva Line, you said, where's your comment? You said Jonathan is not going to have more votes than Peter Obi. Eva Line, I don't even know what you are saying. As how? Jonathan cannot have 2% of what Peter Obi will have. They'll not be made now. Who is the politician you want to use to compare Peter Obi in the whole Nigeria? Who? They'll not be made. They are pushing him to disrupt the movement. That's all. One-on-one, Peter Obi and Jonathan will not be made in terms of popularity, in terms of crowd that Peter Obi is pulling. 2%, enough imagine. Talk, let's say both of them will be fighting head to head. It's not possible now. It's not possible. I appreciate you all. I'd like us to move on. Oga F. Emmanuel, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, Mr. Evis, thank you so much. Good afternoon from here in Texas. Thank you for all you do for us here.
Thank you, sir.
And to give us hope that as we keep doing what we are doing, Nigeria will be better someday. And for those of us at the comment station, I also want to thank you for all you're doing, your contribution. Thank you so very much. For our mommy diaspora, mommy, we thank you for your effort and for the encouragement. Those of us at the panel, I want to also thank you for your relentless effort for making sure that you constantly come out every day. In as much as some of us, most time we struggle to show up because of the too much work in our hands. Anyway, I want to greet especially Mr. Jonathan. You know, it's like Jonathan want to run again. So I don't know whether it's GEJ that want to run or Jonathan Kisley that want to run. Maybe I will find out later. Then give us.
Yes, I wanted to confirm that. If now Jonathan Kisley, the one in Canada that is running, we need to make this clear for our audience so that they'll know the person we are talking about.
Exactly. So we'll find out the course of our discussion. Thank you so much.
I will not allow you guys to put my brother into the race.
No. What we are trying to do. No, what we are trying to confirm, which one Tinubu pay.
You don't need to confirm. My brother's name is Jonathan Kingsley, so he is not running. It is Jonathan Ebele Jonathan that is running. So.
Okay, which of them Tinubu paid to disrupt our movement? Simple. You are not answering my question.
Mr. Elvis, don't worry, we will find out in the course of our discussion. All right. I would also want to say thank you, give us a mandate for showing up today as well. Then Chris Dublin, thank you for always be here. Now you are now back to the real cause that we'll be fighting all this while. Then my beautiful sister-in-law, in fact, moderator, my wife asked me there yesterday, wait, that this is your moderator. Has she giving you the black soup? I said she has not given the black soup. Sincerely, my wife asked me that question. I still give it that this black soup that she's distributing to all the men in the platform. Have I gotten my own? I said,
Make she cook for you now. Make she cook for you now. Leave my friend alone. Leave my friend alone. Make your wife cook for you.
Oh my God, Mr. Emmanuel, you're funny.
Thank you. Good to see you here again today. All right, then our Dream Nation, my Rivers brother, I greet you, sir. Then Odu, our grandfather, that speaks in parable, I also hear you, sir. Praise, Collins.
I beg everybody giving that submission today. I beg, make sure to mention this so that we can run this, or mention this to our audience so that it doesn't look like it's coming from only me. Mr. Alabo is always doing this, and please talk about it, sir. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me use this opportunity to ask our audience, those at the comment section, those listening, those viewing this right now, that we are contributing to move this platform forward just because of the challenge we're having back home with the Agbado lack of electricity. So we want to contribute to make sure that this platform never go down the drain, so that we can constantly come out to do what you are doing here. So please support this channel, no matter how much it is. It doesn't matter. Our number is there. Zenith Bank account 1220238-509. Please, your support is highly appreciated. God bless you as you do so. All right, back to the discussion of the day. First of all, I want to send my condolence to the Okubos, the Alice family. I pray that God will find that they find solace in their heart. This is a painful one. I usually like the way the guy acts. He's so, so funny. He's a very, very gifted guy when you talk about acting. The guy is good, sincerely. So I pray that his soul will rest in peace. Nobody prays for this, in as much as we're praying for a better Nigeria. Like the Bible says, it is appointed unto man who wants to die. And after this, the judgment. The question now is, how you're going to die, nobody knows. Could it be accident? Nobody knows. Could it be sickness? Nobody knows. So we don't just know when and how. So I pray that God give you the fortitude to bear this great loss. Thank you so much, my people. All right. Back to this morning, I want to say something. This morning, I was dressing up to go to work. The next thing I heard is a scream. In fact, a bitter scream from my wife. She said, what? Because she's a follower to, what's it called? VDM. He said, what? What is this guy trying to do? I'm just trying to paraphrase what she said. What does it mean? He's enjoying the suffering of Nigerians and he's busy cashing out and he's busy getting followers? I said, well, what do you mean by that? He said, how can you imagine? How can you be happy that he didn't join the protest? How can you be saying this kind of thing? She was so bitter. In fact, immediately she unfollowed him. So what am I trying to say? The truth is constant. The way I see this thing is like VDM is using the suffering of Nigerians to cash out, if it's not cashing out, or to gain cheap popularity. The way this whole thing is going. Because whether we like it or not, as a Nigerian, the suffering is so obvious. Nobody can deny it. She said something to me this morning. She said she had never seen VDM protest against anything. It's always either he's facing one problem or he's called upon to handle one issue or the other or something. But she has not seen him join the suffering masses to talk about this government. That she's suspecting him and social worry. This is not my own. It doesn't come from me. My wife was the one telling me this morning. I said, well, I told her the truth will come out one day. If he's hiding under this helping people, supporting people, and meanwhile he's part of the bad government, we will soon know. So what am I trying to say? VDM, whether we like it or not, you are a Nigerian. You will go to the same market. We live in the same environment. You can see the suffering of the masses is clearer in your eye. You can see it, you can hear it. So why is it that you're not talking about this bad government? If you talk about it, is it bad? But you can talk about politicians that jump from one place to another. So what are you trying to tell the Nigerian people? Don't people have choice to move from one party to another? Or would you be happy if Obi had remained in ADC with this catastrophe that happened in the ADC? Would you have been happy? So the best for me, let me advise you as a brother, please, if you know you are not, you want to remain neutral, you better keep quiet. Don't be telling us anything about politics. Yes, don't be saying anything about politics. But whether you like it or not, you can never be 100% neutral. You must have somebody you're supporting. Either you're supporting Agbado or you're supporting the other ruling, what's it called? The other party. So you must support people either by default or not, or somehow. So that is for that. I don't want to waste time for you. Then for Jonathan, I want to say something to Jonathan, President Jonathan, with all due respect. I know you may be listening to this Niger Watch. And I want to refer you to the scripture. 1 Chronicles 12:32. 1 Chronicles 12:32. And the children of Issachar, who understand time and season. Please go and read it more. There is time for everything. Your time has passed. Just accept it. By divine providence, you have been deputy governor, you have been governor, you have been vice president, you have been president. Now you are even enjoying a global reputation. Please, your global reputation is better than being a president in Nigeria. Please, you've tested all levels. So go and read 1 Chronicles 12:32. Be like the children of Issachar. Be like the men of Issachar that understand time and season, and have it in mind that your time has passed. You have contributed the little you have contributed. It's okay. Please allow the ones that have not tested to test what you have tested. That's my own advice for you, GEJ. Except the person that is running is Jonathan Kingsley. Then we can give him all the support. But for GEJ, please, 1 Chronicles 12:32 is my advice for you. Then, before I round up, Nigerians, this is for you. This season is a campaign season. I want you to put Tinubu, Obi, Atiku side by side. Draw a table of content and put them there. What has Tinubu done? Check what is his KPI, what is his performance indicator. What can you lay your hand now and count 1, 2, 3 that Tinubu has done since from 2023 till now? What is his scorecard that you can say, okay, I'm going to vote him again because of A, B, C, and D? Then you now check Atiku, a serial loser who based in Dubai. He comes in every 4 years to contest. Where have you seen Atiku go from one state to another, giving a helping hand to hospital, to schools, to motherless where there is killing and all that? You have not seen him anywhere. But you can see Obi spending his own personal money, helping, no matter how little it is, even if it's 1 million, it's money. He give it to motherless, to schools. He give it to animal. He give it to privilege, in fact, he give it to people. He goes around. At least that can be seen by the whole world. He's not in, remember, he's not in power. He's just an ordinary Nigerian like you and I. So where is the face of the people? Are you people-centric? Even the present government is not even people-centric. Nobody knows who you only hear him is in one country or the other. No empathy. Nothing. So on what basis are you going to vote in this criminality for the second time? Please do your appraiser. Be sincere and do your appraiser. And see who do you feel will be a better leader. It's going to be tough, but don't allow anybody. If they give you money, take the money. It's your money. That's my advice for Nigerians.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Oga F. Emmanuel. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks for your time and your wonderful concern over what is affecting us in our country. Okay, give us a mandate. If you are there, talk to us. Okay, you're not there, moderator. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening, lovely
Yes.
mommy. And greetings to everybody in the comment section. Madam, I'm a bright. It's good to see you in the comment section. Niger Mom, E. Desmond, and greetings to everybody in the panel as well. May the soul of Alexei Kubo rest in perfect peace. May his soul rest with Jesus. I hope he believed in, I'm believing that he believed in Jesus as well, or rather Yeshua. And I pray that the family that he left behind will be consoled in the mighty name of Yeshua. It is what it is. Life is very, very fickle, and how we live our life matters, because we are not all here, we're only here for a while. Yeah, we're only here for a while. So that's all I have to say for Alex. Moving forward, Mr. Elvis. Now, in regards to the donation for Mr. Elvis for this project of the solar panel, I believe that we have about 1.5 million left. I know that it's not easy for everybody, but we all know that the sacrifices Mr. Elvis is making is not just for himself, but for everyone and the future. I would say the future, because in the next 20 or 30 years now, some of you might be 80 years old, 90, 70 years old. You will be proud that you participated in this project, because what Mr. Elvis has succeeded in doing is educating a whole lot of you who are here. You know that from the moment you started watching Niger Watch, your life, your perspective or your view, world view, especially Nigerian view, has changed from what you knew it. Yes, I know most of you appreciate Niger Watch. You appreciate Mr. Elvis as well. And I'm just going to say that, I see, when I see the numbers coming up, I'm smiling. And it just shows that, a lot of people are really interested. In fact, I know that some people that wish they could even pay the money one time. And I know that there are some people who can even pay that 11 million without even batting an eyelid. It's nothing. And I know that they watch this program all the time. So if you have a conscience at all, and if you love us coming here every day, Mr. Elvis is not paying. Nobody's being paid, even the viewers, and nobody's. I mean, I'm not being paid, but I love what Mr. Elvis is doing, and and I've learned a lot. I'm not ashamed to say it. I have learned a lot. It's not just talking about politics, but human behavior, and sometimes we also get educated in this program, because we're meeting people from different educational background and from different parts of the world and from different tribes and beliefs. And, there's a kind of mutual respect. Everybody comes here to just listen to the perspective of what Nigeria is and to be inspired one way or the other. I am inspired. I don't know about you, but I am inspired on a daily basis when I come here, and one thing I would say, one of my inspiration is the tenacity and the dedication of Mr. Elvis again. I don't know how he does it, and because I cannot do it. So the little amount that I can give, I would give him just to support him. It might not be enough, but they say a drop of water can fill the ocean, right? I know many of you who have donated multiple times. God bless you, and you could still do it. Mr. Elvis, I know that this donation, this solar panel, we will get to the end. There's nothing that starts that doesn't have an end. We will get there. We will get there. So I'm really urging everybody to donate whatever you can. And I'm so proud that, people are very shy and they like to go anonymous. And I'm happy a lot of you did that because, when it comes to money issue, it's different for people and people don't like their name to be mentioned. So you can donate and indicate, it's anonymous. And, God will bless you. God will bless you. As a matter of fact, when your name is not there, the Almighty God sees you and sees your heart, and God will bless you. There's nothing that you do that is good that you not get a reward. It might not be financial, it might be even be something of, it can even be like, what they tell you in churches, like sow a seed. You are sowing a seed to this program in anticipation for something personal in your life, because what you are doing is changing lives. So if you can look at it that way and donate whatever it is that you have, nothing is too small. Don't feel your 10,000 naira is small. It adds up. It adds up. It adds up no matter what. So, because we need to get this, this solar panel going. It's unfortunate that this is what we are doing, to donate money because of the kind of country that we are, that Nigeria has become. And that's why we come here every day, to tell us how to fix Nigeria so that we won't have donations like this for, a solar panel. But it is what it is. We are here today. We're experiencing this. There's a lot of sacrifices that has been made. Mr. Elvis is using generator to put in this program. I don't know how many people are on this program, maybe 400 or 500. Has it come to your realization that in the space of 5-6 hours, your generator is running just for this? Think about it. His generator is running just because of this. And we come here every day to listen, to be inspired, to be educated, and to be aware. It takes a lot. Mr. Elvis, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of how far you've come and what you're doing. I don't take you for granted. I might not say it every day, but I'm saying it now. I am not ashamed to express how I feel. And you are a man that I respect a lot. And the people who come here every day with their busy schedule in between, some of you are even multitasking. You're at work, but you're also listening. You're at work, and some of them might even be on the panel. But because of the love for Nigeria, Nigeria is the project. Nigeria is the project. I'm very proud of everybody. In the comment section is a whole vibe. That's a whole nation on its own. You guys are just great. And those of you watching from home silently, they say the quiet admirers who are not in the comment section, they don't comment, they don't say anything, but they are watching. Thank you. But please, we need this project to be done. It's just barely 1.5 million naira, if my calculations are correct. Whatever it is that you can, please donate. It will be much, much appreciated. And I know that God will bless you. Yes, this seed that you are sowing, it is a seed. God will bless everybody who has donated, and those who are planning to donate. God will bless you more than your expectations. That's what I believe. And my belief is always, it's always what it's going to be. Anything I pray for, and I'm saying it, that's how it's going to be. So if you are sowing to this program, whatever it is that you need, or something that you need, that you need results, because you donated and you sowed a seed genuinely, whatever it is you're asking for, you're going to get a good result. That's just my prayer. In the mighty name of Yeshua. Going forward to the topic. Clap for Jesus. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Going back to the topic, I was listening to Abati. I am so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. There's somebody of well, Mr. Oduwas was so-called educated. You know, I picked some words when he was talking. You know, first of all, VDM. We don't have time for games. Very dark man, we don't have time for games. We don't have time for jokes or baseless rhetorics. You know, first of all, you know, your presentation was very boring to me. I am allergic to things that don't elevate me intellectually or reasonably. I am allergic to it, and it gives me a headache. So most of the things, when I hear the first few minutes, it didn't make sense. I actually muted. I didn't want to hear what the very dark man had to say, but you know, for what I can grasp, you know, it seems it looks as if like it's a joke, like this Nigeria project is a joke, or the fact that Peter Obi left the ADC to NDC is some kind of 10-10 game, some kind of high school, primary school game. You switch and you switch. We all know why he's switching. I expected VD. I don't know. I don't want to even say it's lack of education, because what is happening is very basic for anybody to understand. It's very basic. Anywhere Peter Obi goes, there's a snag, there's a barricade, there's a blockway. Anywhere he goes, and that is why he seems, at least even if Peter Obi is leaving NDC and he's going to Carrot, name of a party called Carrot Party, people will go. So it's not as if maybe people join the ADC because of, you know, those people like me. I express my views, you understand? But I just say, you know what, because of Peter Obi, that's the light that I'm looking at, irrespective of the light of the midget from Kaduna and the other people. So we not come and start making a joke out of it, and you know, you start. We don't have time for people talking to gullible people. You know, with very dark man, please, if you know that you want to gloat, this is not the time to gloat over people telling you to join the ADC. Then don't come here to gloat, because the project is not ADC. The project is not Rufai and those other people. The project is Peter Obi, for crying out loud. That's the project. That's the light that we're following. Don't you get it? I'm sure you get it. But in your own infantile side of you as a man, you now come to display. It's not funny. Nigeria is damaged. We want to try to fix it. We're trying to fix it, very dark man. Don't bring those kind of comparisons. It's too infantile. With the kind of following that you have, it's too childish. Let me go there if you don't understand what infantile means. It's too childish. And we don't have time for that. It's not even a joke. If you know you don't want to get involved in politics, see the way you kept quiet for that 1 week before the beginning of May. Just keep quiet regarding politics. So we'll know that you are not even involved in politics, and just continue the other projects that you are doing. Just see, everybody has a role to play, and nobody can force you to play a role you don't want to play. Nobody's forcing you not to join Peter Obi. I beg. But don't come out to confuse people. Don't come out to joke or to gloat. You don't have time for that now. I beg. Because right now you're getting people to insult you and start to, you know, look at other things, good things you've done before, and just forget about it because you are joking about, you know, Nigeria project. It's not a joke, very dark man. Please. If you don't want to join anybody, it's okay. People have been searching you for other things. You've ignored them. Ignore people. If people are saying you are not participating in joining Peter Obi or any other party, still ignore them that same way. Focus on the other things that you are doing, because don't come out to gloat. We don't have time to play. If you can't pick a side, that's your prerogative. Please. Moving along. Abati was talking about geographical location. It's so hypocritical. The quota system is a cancer and is retrogressive to Nigeria's development. They all talk about quota system when it feeds them, when it serves them, you know, in a kind of way. If it doesn't serve them, they don't want to talk about it, or they talk about it in riddles, just like Oshom. I don't even talk about Oshomele's presentation because I'm just going to get angry. There's no need. There's no need. So another thing too, Abati was saying is that Jonathan's emergence as president was a mistake. Hi, God. That's an insult. Was a mistake. Mistake in what sense? Is it because you are Yoruba? Because they say Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, the three major tribes in Nigeria, so by population. Is that really true? Are we still working on the basis of the colonial mentality? If they want to talk about quota system, Ruben Abati was quoting the constitution about quota system. A Benin man should have been president of Nigeria. And a Shakiri man should have been president of Nigeria. There's Professor Otite, he said there are over 200 tribes in Nigeria. So if you want to go to the quota system now, because do you know what I don't like? They like using north, south, north, south. I hate it. I hate, because that north-south word, you are marginalizing every other tribe in Nigeria when they use that word north-south. And when this lady, Mrs. SM Mario was talking about, starting from, after 1960 and all the military administration, she just keeps saying north-south. I'm like, what's this saying? Please break it down. We are talking about south, Obasanjo from the west. If you are talking about the north, you are talking about either, okay, this one is from Katsina. Please be calling the name of the state, not just say north, south, north, south. When there's no Igbo man there, there's no Benin man there, there's no Ishakiri man there, there's no Idoma man there, there's no Akwa Ibom man there, but you will not say north, south. So every other person now in the south is irrelevant. So it's only Yoruba person now that you now use north, south. Even Ebele Jonathan, that is from the south. Be specific. Be specific, because now, if you want to talk about the quota system, the Igbo has been marginalized. If you want to go by that satanic three major tribes in Nigeria thing, the Igbo has been marginalized because all the names Ayo was mentioning. I only saw Agui Ironsi that served less than 6 months. Hello. In fact, as Rufai said, I'm not ashamed that we're talking about this nonsense now. Nonsense about see all these old pussycats, all these bored rich men, all these so-called seniors, all these men who don't know what to do with themselves anymore, that the money is too much. See, make all of them just enter house. This is the time, to tell all of them to enter house. When Kwankwaso was talking, I keep asking myself, was his mentality not like this in 2022, 2023? Why is he seeing the lights now? Let me give him benefit of the doubt. I know some of you say, oh, because it's Peter Obi now. I'm going to give him benefit if he's saying this now, because I know the likes of El Rufai, he knew that the youth of Nigeria, El Rufai, I see that man as tech savvy. I see that man as very, very aware of what this new generation wants. I see El Rufai. I don't know much about all of them, but based on how he speaks and what he does, and I see how his children represent himself, somebody like, so Rabbi Kwankwaso cannot tell me now that, oh, even his daughter, there are so many obedients who are not really carrying the flag of obedience, but they support Peter Obi. They are silent supporters. Are you telling that you did not think of it then? You see, this is why I have a grudge with people in their 60s. And they'll come and be telling me that they're seniors. I have a grudge because all of y'all know what this new generation is all about. You all know the damage that your generation caused in Nigeria. So coming now to not tell us, oh, maybe with this generation, we don't really realize, what is really happening out there. What this new generation really wants. Please, all of you in your 60s, in fact, I even manage the 50s zone in your 60s. Please, if you don't have anything that is positive or teachable to teach us, just be quiet. I beg. Just be quiet. This quota system thing, none of you could say, scrap this quota system, because they put people in federal ministries because of this useless quota system that are incompetent. Many of them can't even type in a computer. Many of them cannot even read properly. Many of them, they can't even comprehend, or they're not even comprehensive in a discussion. All they know is to sign the books for money and sign the budget, and that is it, ends there. They don't understand the implication of the policies that they bring out there for education and for health. They don't understand. They don't understand budgeting. When you budget a paltry amount for education, they don't understand the implication in primary school. They don't. So please, I beg. Those of you that you call yourself seniors, please, I'm using whatever it is that you believe in. If you know that you are not going to come and give us information that would serve Nigeria, that will teach this new generation, if you feel that we are blind, teach us to see, please enter house, I beg, and scrap the useless quota system. Thank you.
Okay, moderator, thank you very much for your submission, and thanks for the earlier submission, your recommendation, your praise, your encouraging statement or submission over this platform. I want to say we are very, very grateful. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, Oga Chris, we don't come to you now. Thank you very much, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. Mr. Alabo, get ready after Oga Chris. Then we'll come to Mr. Odowa before Prince Collins. Stay humble. You're on the backstage. Please let me see you to bring you in. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Oga Chris. You have the floor. Stay humble. I can see you already. Thank you. Oga Chris, are you there? Okay, I think Oga Chris is not available. Maybe. Oh. Okay. We'll come back to you, Oga Chris. Okay. You left us a message. Okay. Dream Nation, are you there? You are not there
Yes,
as
I'm
well.
here. No, I'm here. I'm here on Nigeria Watch.
Okay, talk to us, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone on the panel. Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, people on the comment section. Nigeria Watch, thank you. Thank you for what you are doing. And God bless you for your consistency and for your patience with us following this contribution. However, we'll have a full house on the panel. My fellow panelists, let's see how we can end this up. It is time for us to just come together. Let's see what we can do. I'm just appealing to the panelists. If we wait till today, before the weekend, let us come together. No matter how we can do, let's just put little. I know a lot of you have done much, but let's do it and round it up while we wait for Nigerians who will still be sending in their contribution so that we'll move forward. Let's do that on our private chat and see what we can offer and round this up. Nigeria Watch, thank you for your patience with us. A new Nigeria is coming, a new Nigeria is possible. Please, Nigerians, let us send in $1, £1. Nigeria Watch, help me put the account number, please, so that people will be listening. Some people are just joining us now. Please, your $1, your 1 cipher, £1, even 50 cents. Where you go fish send give us, it will go a long way. You change 50 cents to Nigeria, a big money. You might have 500 or something or 700 if I'm not mistaken, Naira. So it's something. So whatever you can send in to support the Nigeria project, you'll be proud to be part of it. This is a collective contribution we are doing for everyone to participate. It is not a Nigeria Watch project, it's the Nigeria project. Because we want to build a new Nigeria. You see the challenges coming. We need our voices to continue to come out and speak so that we can debunk all the lies and propaganda of this APC and PDP put together. Thank you, Nigeria Watch, for your patience once again. Thank you, Nigerians, for all of you who have sent in your contributions and who is still hoping to send in little ones you have. God bless us all. We are all proud of every one of you. We appreciate you. Yeah, moving forward. When I called in, though I spoke about the money that the governors we are taking from the Nigerians all across the state, FAC allocation going to your state that is meant for you, to them to build your hospital. Tinubu forced them a forced deduction from the CBN directly to Uzodinma account, and Uzodinma was using the money the way he likes, and all of them fight broke out. That is what is happening. Nigerians' money, your money, that they are meant to build hospital, people are dying. May so rest in peace. We lost a vibrant youth, Mr. Nigeria. Most of you, Gen Z generation, you might know him as a Nollywood actor. It's Mr. Nigeria. Before he got to that, started acting. This is a young guy. I lost him because of some of this can be addressed in UK, can be managed and monitored in US and other civilized country. It might not take in life. I'm not saying people are not dying of cancer in UK, neither in US. But there are some cases that can be well managed. You might think it's something, they will tell you this is something that will happen. But in Nigeria, something that they can sustain you abroad for a period of time. If you are going to lose your life for like within 2 years, you can survive for more than that while you are believing God for a turnaround. But because the system don't have that kind of system that can sustain you, that is why we say everybody to speak up, speak against bad governance, so that you have an hospital where you can run to, and they will address the issue without you spending kobo. One doctor will be asking you to deposit money before they can attend to you. Last month, a woman cried out because of 8,000 naira to pay for the remaining blood. He lost the sister. So a lot of things is happening in our country. If you think you are so much money, that money will not save you on a deadly road that the politicians fail to fix. It might be through accident. It might be through robbery. So no matter you think you have money, you are rich, and you're keeping quiet for the matter that affect Nigerians, that money you have might not save you when Nigeria will happen to you. So it's everybody problem. Let me move to my uncle Jonathan. I don't know things you have done in Asurok, because the only thing Tinubu does is to go to people's file and use it to hold you. That is what Tinubu is doing. He cannot work with anybody whose hand is clean, because the people will leave. If you want to doubt me, Duro to me, he asked him to work when he got into office. The guy walked away. He couldn't find anything to use and hold him. My brother in River State, one of his spokesperson, Ajuru Ngalale, he walked out. He resigned and left because he cannot play the politics of mafians like Tinubu. He can't be a spokesman because he's not trained in that kind of system. They did not hold him. That is the situation. That is the system of Tinubu. So you, Jonathan, a former president, what Tinubu is doing to you today, he cannot do it to Abdul Salam. What Tinubu is doing to you today, he can't do it to Obasanjo. Not that Obasanjo is clean or is better than you. What Tinubu is using you to do today, he can't go to Babangida. I'm just using the former president to go and bring them to play this dirty politics he's trying to do. Even how bad Atiku is, I don't think Atiku will even fall for Tinubu in this kind of thing. You, with all that you've built, is it this kind of dangerous team, or Tinubu and you are planning a game, or maybe the North doesn't want him, he wants you to come and replace him, or striking a deal with Tinubu? Do you think you can trust Tinubu with that kind of deal? It's bringing you out to come and put you to divide the vote so that they can rig. It's not even dividing the vote, so that they can have something to justify their rigging. To say, oh, the good luck is Peter Obi boss now. He's the former president, yes. They will now start to say when opposition is divided, the ruling party will take this. Incumbent will. It's a pure fallacy. I want to let you know. I have said it before. Good luck, Jonathan, Atiku, Tinubu put together. We will still defeat. Peter Obi will defeat every one of you. It is left for us Nigerians to defend our vote and not allow anybody who want to shut down the IRF or anybody who want to delay the result. In every polling unit, we will make provision for internet. You will not lack it. There is nothing for you to complain, to say, you are struggling with internet. We will not have that kind of argument with any of you, because 2027 depends on the life, death, or life for Nigerians. People are suffering. Yesterday, Nigeria Watch brought a video of a lady, and we talk about poverty, encouraging some of these things. I'm not saying people don't go have fun in UK, US. You have it at a pleasure, not because you are poor. Because the system is designed for you. Government have support for you. You have jobs available for you to do. If you choose to be a prostitute in that system, it is a personal decision. But Nigeria, when you don't know how you want to put it, because the system is designed for you to have a job, you have to sleep with men as a woman. For you, a man, to see a job, it is difficult. You need to know somebody that knows somebody. There is no even job for you to do. That is the way the system of Nigeria is. So in 2027 election, it's a matter of life or death for Nigerians. It's a revolution. It's not a child's play. So if you think you want to come out, you first told us that the blood of Nigerians, your ambition does not worth it. Is it on that Tinubu that you think the bamboo that a Buhari threaten you will be a child's play on that Tinubu? Or are you trying to come and fool Nigerians? You are my uncle, I'm speaking to you. You build your reputation. Nigeria respect you for that decision. However, they blame you that you could not stand to defend the country. You said a lot of things that Nigerian youth should take their government, take over. Now, at your age, now you are coming back. The same you that advised us then not to allow APC to come. It is time for the youth to take over their country. If we allow, this is what will happen. We have seen what have happened. You are now want to come in this old age now to come and disrupt a movement, a moving vehicle that we're already trying to get to our destination. We will stop all your shenanigans. All these ploys you people are bringing, Nigerians will rise up and stop it. We will not allow you people to rig the election in 2027. The issue of Atiku Abubakar, he should bury his face in shame. I mentioned this issue of Atiku Abubakar here before to talk about the North and this thing that is lying. He's not being sincere to himself. The North have ruled more than the South. But he wants to contest in every election. But 2027, we will retire all of them. Nigerians arise, let us unite and take back our country. A new Nigeria is coming, and that new Nigeria is possible. Thank you. And Mr. Peter Obi is the only way. Thank you, Mr. Nigerian, and God bless you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. God bless you. Thank you. Okay, Oga Prince Collins, are you there, sir? Please talk to us.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Good evening, sir.
Mr. Elvis, God bless you. I'll be well with you and your family. All my panelists, I greet everybody. Just as we have been saying, you know, the contribution or donation is very important. Let us be committed to it, because it's a sacrifice that we all have to make for the country that we belong to. It's a sacrifice that we all must make. Otherwise, we will be able to liberate ourselves from the shackles of evil politicians that have kept us in perpetual subjugation. In the first place, don't see whatever you are going to give as a wasted effort, because if nobody is speaking and nobody is doing anything, we remain where we are. So the little you can give will go a long way, because information is power. Information is strength. That is why Nigeria politicians, the evil politicians, they are making sure that anywhere you can be informed and be educated for you to be, so that you can be empowered and know your left from your right. The sources are being taken away from us. That is why they refuse to give us electricity. That is why they refuse to give us power. That is why they make even artificial generation of power to become very difficult, which is fuel. So our effort is not going to be wasted. Let us keep supporting Nigeria Watch, because it's a station that have been consistent for more than 1 decade now. It's a station that have never changed its mind against the will of the people. It has never compromised. The CEO has always hold his ground no matter what. There's a parable in Benin that says, what that parable means is that if a snail is suffering and sick, he dies inside his shells. He never comes out to seek assistance. That parable is talking about confidence, dignity, and resilience. So let us keep those 3 characteristics and keep contributing to the achievement of this energy we are going to, put together to make sure that we have constant power to be able to power our brokers, so we can reach more life as much as possible, to be able to contribute our quota to impact positively Nigeria for good. Most especially those of us that are in diaspora, we must have to do this, because it's a wake-up call for each and every one of us, because we've tasted what it takes to enjoy true democracy. We tasted a society that works. That is why most of us, we've got ambition and we are able to achieve it in no distance time, because we belong to a society that works, the society that organizes. So let us not relent. Just as Madam Rita has said, what I'm saying is just an emphasis. She said it all. May God bless her. Let us follow it up and do what we can do to make sure we achieve it in no distance time, even if it is tomorrow. I will appreciate it. Thank you very much, Mommy Diaspora. God bless you for what you are doing, and my fellow brothers and sisters in the comment section. Shall be well with you. Without you, we will be here. Viewers all over the world, you are great. Yeah, I think my time is almost finished, but Nigeria was, pardon me. You see, what they're trying to do politically, I will speak to what is happening in Nigeria politics right now. They've done so much to make sure they destroy the will of the people, and they know that the mandate of the people is in the hands of Peter Obi and his followers. They are trying to make sure that he's not going to have a party in 2027. That's what they are doing. So they've done that to the extent that they've gathered ADC. Because at the time people were happy about ADC, then I was just laughing. I know that ADC is a second plan to make sure that they they marginalize Peter Obi so that they would go for primaries, and at the end of the day, they will say, oh, he didn't get the ticket. Let him stay behind Atiku Abubakar, the Adamawa, Waziri Adamawa, the contestant for life. So, but it will work because the people, the electorate, they are more, the people are more than the politicians. That is what the power of the people does. You see that since the people have stood behind Peter Obi, things has always been innovative. So that is why they are all crying. So when there are multiple candidates, I want to speak to the issue of former President Goodluck Jonathan. They are going to use him to make sure that things will not work fine for the electorate as well. I don't know whether somebody is using him or just being greedy, because I didn't expect what he's doing. When there are multiple candidates in an election, especially from a particular region, in a country like Nigeria, you know, if you look at Nigeria political settings, fragmentation of vote is going to take place. If you have multiple candidates, you are going to have fragmentation of vote. And the impact of this in Nigeria context is this. It will create a higher level of competition in the sense that people, the power of the people will not be divided. The electorate will be divided among themselves, fighting for more candidates instead of one particular credible candidate. It will create a high level of, desperacy. A lot of people will become much more desperate because they will be promised, different positions with different agreements, and they'll be so desperate to make sure they achieve those, to achieve the purpose of their candidates so that they can, get what they've been promised. Because agreement will be made in as much as the election or the votes are not going to count. Because the only thing that will make the vote count is where there is massive turnout of voters and few candidates. Then each candidate will be having massive vote, and ringing will be a bit difficult. It will also create a high level of desperation that I've said before among politicians and contestants. Contestants will face desperacy, and they will take laws into their hands against the will of the people. And it will allow room for ringing by the incumbent government. Don't forget the power of incumbency in Nigeria political context. It will create room for such thing. That is why I will agree with those that are saying that persons like Jonathan and Abubakar is being sponsored by the ruling party. It will also minimize or make political marginalization invisible. When they marginalize people, it will be very invisible because there are so many contestants on ground. It will also fractionalize electoral powers and set them against themselves. It will set the electorate against themselves in the sense that the electorates that are supposed to put their heads together to reason, just as Peter Obi's mandate is now. They know that a lot of electorate, in fact, 95% of Nigerians are behind Peter Obi. The only thing they can do to weaken that power is to fragmentize that population, to divide them into fragments. When they are split, they won't be able to come together. So a house that is divided can never come together. So this will further disregard a purposeful ambition and diminish such ambition. Because the ambition of Nigerians is to make sure that evil politicians are chased out. That is why they are trying to accommodate Peter Obi, to make sure in whichever way they are accommodating him, they will finally systematically silence him before the election, which they didn't succeed right now. So they were trying to diminish the ambition of a purposeful electorate. Those that are standing behind Peter Obi, they want to split them. Those that love Ebere Jonathan, they will follow Ebere Jonathan. Some will follow Atiku Abubakar. Some will follow the other one, follow Showore, follow Rode. Then APC will now bring and even go and say Peter Obi is number 3 or number 4, which they did in 2023. We all saw these things. And the resultant effect of all these things is that the situation is going to get worse. That is why I'm saying that all these politicians, they are not they are not after the will of the people. They don't care what happened to the people. It's just their selfish ambition. Even Jonathan himself, he's just pretending. He's a pretender. I know he's believing in pretense. Because if he's not a pretender, Jonathan should be behaving like Obasanjo right now. He should be seeing how to galvanize the people for the best candidate that is on ground. What does he need? So they want to use him against the will of the people to make sure that Peter Obi is not elected. So we all have to be careful. For me, to conclude, Mr. Elvis, thank you. To conclude in a minute or a few seconds, I will say that Nigerians or the electorate or the commoners in Nigeria should get ready. Just as I've always said, get ready to make sure that we take this power from these people, whether they like it or not, in 2027. Immediately after election, if there's anything unreasonable, we have to come out and make sure that we take this mandate, take back our mandate from these evil politicians. Thank you very, very much. Whichever way is going to happen, I don't know and I don't care. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Prince Collins. God bless you, sir. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you. Stay humble. Please talk to us, sir. We have 2 more.
Service, can I speak?
Okay. Are you available now? Okay, go ahead. Talk to us. Good evening to you,
okay, thank you very much. Sorry, Mr. Stiombo, I'm so sorry. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I honestly appreciate your understanding. Thank you very much. Panelists, I greet you all. Thank you so much for always coming here to do this. We appreciate the effort that we put into this work because it's a service to our nation. And so I appreciate all of the time that everyone put into this for us to get a better country, which it is not impossible. It's just that we have to go through a lot of process, a lot of troubles to get to where we want to get to. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. We just have to keep fighting and keep doing what we are doing. We are doing well. Particularly this platform is doing a great job. Maybe someday some of us can reveal what Mr. Elvis go through to put all of this together and then come here and do this all the time. Thank you very much. Mami Diaspora, I greet you. Thank you very much. All comment section, I greet you all. Thank you. Mr. Elvis, can you put the account number again so that way we can speak to that? Nigerians, please let's not forget our donation for the solar panel. The drive is still going on. The account number is Nigeria Wash Media. Zenith Bank account number 12202385509. In case you're driving, you want to write down the number, just pull over somewhere. The account number is Nigeria. The account name is Nigeria Wash account. The bank is Zenith Bank. The account number is 12202385509. Please, if it is $1, $1, £1, please do donate and let's get this out of the way. Like Mr. Elvis is always saying, and we always also iterate behind him, is a good cause. If you put your money here, is a good cause. Remember that in America, when it's time for election, people donate as little as or as much as $1. And you'll be surprised at the people that gave $1, the president will call them and appreciate them. So Nigerians, let's do our best, let's do our bid, let's give to this cause. Thank you very much. Honestly, appreciate it. Let me speak based on where Mr. Collins dropped it. if there's still any, I mean, as we are speaking honestly, you got me emotional in the fact that why is it that most of our leaders, I think there's a gentleman here sometimes ago called Felix, he called them rulers and not leaders. Why is it that they don't understand when the ovation is loud and when the ovation has gone silent? And it just tells, it shows and tells in the way the nation or the continent operates. Greed is a salient word. Greed. People should be able to understand when the ovation is so loud and when the ovation is no more there for you, and you just go back home and sit down and then just face your normal duty. Because as it stands right now, Jonathan should understand that his time is gone. Even if Tinubu wants to use you to destroy or to disenfranchise or to dissect votes or disrupt the people, silently disrupt the process, must you allow yourself to be used? Because I mean, Jonathan is a child of circumstances, if I may use that word. What happened to Yaradua happened, and then he got there and then became the president. And because Nigerians feel that, well, this guy, we cannot treat him this way, let him, he was not supposed to be on the ballot because of people like Atiku that went to him and said, well, you have completed Yaradua's term. Will you step down and let me go? And he said no, he has to be on the ballot. He went, the Nigerians vote for him. You know why Nigerians voted for Jonathan? Because one is education, and then two, the region. At least we've not had it good having a doctor to be the president, and then Nigerians were like, oh, you know what? Having this guy should be able to set the country proper. And he did his own best. I mean, the economy was good, even though I don't think there was anything good about his government. He did his own best. Things that worked. Things that failed. We also saw the massive corruption during his regime. We saw how that things went sour. And the rest, they said, is history. We knew how they brought in mercenaries to come and disrupt his government. All evil done against him. And the gentleman that he was, he said to Nigerians, my ambition is not worth the blood of a Nigerian. Nigerians understand that gentleman word. Nigerians understand that ideology, and they clap for him, he take the bow, and then he left. Now, because a criminal drug baron wants to disrupt the process, he's trying to use you, allegedly. Dr. Ebele Goodluck Jonathan, you've done your best. As a matter of fact, there are places that some ex-president of Nigeria will not get to, that you go to. You go to places, you speak, the world listen to you. I think that should be enough, because you still have some level of dignity. The world still respects you. All over the world, in most of the African countries, they still respect you. When it comes to election, because of what you did, conceding to Muhammadu Buhari, even though it was not in your wish and your will to concede. But because you felt that Nigeria is bigger than you, you left and said to Nigerians, my ambition does not worth the red oil of a Nigerian. Honestly, with that alone, I clap for you, regardless of what went good, what went wrong in your government. For that statement alone, I respect you so much. And so don't allow yourself to be used by a criminal drug baron, certificate forger, age falsifier, a man that does not have an origin, a man that Nigerians doesn't even know where he come from, a man that did not go to a school, he does not go to the four wall of a school. Don't allow him to rubbish your dignity and your integrity and the names that you have built for yourself. Don't allow Tinubu to use you. If he knew that he was going to be a president, he won't go everywhere hiring machinery to come and disrupt your government, because Tinubu was part of those that disrupt your government. Him and the professor of rice and beans, they call your wife Shipotamus, they call your wife name, they call you names. So why is he going to use you now? Please don't allow yourself to be used. We have found in one man called Mr. Peter Gregory Obi that Nigeria through him will run better. Nigeria through Mr. Peter Obi will run good. So all you have to do now, like Obasanjo is doing, righting his own wrong, is to line up behind Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. Mr. Jonathan, if you end up allowing Tinubu to use you, that means you don't love Nigerians. Because today Nigerians are dying in their numbers. We don't have good roads. We don't have hospital. There are no jobs. I saw earlier, Mr. Evans played here of a young man, 27 years old, that has PhD. He has PhD, saying he has no job. Mr. Jonathan, if you end up allowing Tinubu to use you, we have more PhD holders that will come out and cry. Is that what you want, sir? Is that what you want? Take a bow, sir. Just go behind Obi and keep supporting us. That's all we need to do at this time, sir. Thank you. And to VDM, well, I am here. I'm on Nigerian Watch Media. I am one of those that call you out. I am one of your critics. I criticize you, and only God knows when it will stop. Because the video again today just showed that you don't mean well for Nigerians. And I say this to say that all over the world, in UK, in Canada, in London, in America, you don't see people sit down with army officers, with army chiefs to tell them, oh, I am a freedom fighter, I am a this, I am a that in there. No! It's because the system is destroyed. That's why people like you can have a platform to even speak in the first place. The country is destroyed, and people like you have benefit from the largesse. You don't have any dignity in you. You don't have any dignity. You're doing what you're doing for your selfish ambition. But the question, my only pain is that so many youth of Nigerians have been hypnotized by your movement, and they know little or less their right from their wrong, from their left. So I call on Nigerian youth: open your eyes, know what you are standing for. Know what you're doing. Don't allow some people to cajole you into one in court movement that has no head or know where it's going. Because you and I know that today Nigerians are dying in their numbers. Nigerians are being pied everywhere, and you are telling me that people are only protesting because they want to go for Senate. They want to go for that. So tomorrow now, if Mr. Elvis Onye digging like we are admonishing him, I say go and get ticket of governorship, you will tell me and say, okay, so Elvis also create this channel because you want to be governor. My friend, please get out of here, man. Enter house. Get out of here. You are just disgusting. Please, Nigeria, please, with all due respect, just permit me, please. Get out of here, very dark man. Just go house. So, Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. I honestly appreciate you. And I'm waiting for that day that we will get the form, and then you will be a governor of Edo State. Madam Rita, House of Assembly in Edo State. Me, I want to go for your state and go and run there too. Because we have to be in the race to change things in our country. Right. Thank you very much. I need the mic.
Thank you, my brother. Give us a minute. God bless you. Thanks for your submission. Okay, stay humble. Talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate your efforts, your consistency as well. This forum has become a place where people ventilate their opinions and ideas, and I know that a lot of people watch what's going on here. A lot of people listen to us, and a lot of people draw inspiration from the very brilliant conversations that occur here. I also want to appreciate the panelists as well. I've been listening for a while. Very, very brilliant submissions thus far. Yeah, so I just want to use this opportunity to urge Nigerians, urge us to um, continue to be focused, really, because there are a lot of things that they will throw at us. If you think that there will be an end to all these distractions, then you need to have a rethink, because every day comes with new distractions, and they have these things in their arsenal to make us lose focus. So people should be really focused. There are many things to do within the system, even within the new party, and the various movements that are backing the PTOB presidential aspiration. There are so many things to do. There's so much organization and reorganization to be done. So I urge people not to be distracted by all these things going on. So and so person contesting, Jonathan is contesting, Atiku is contesting. Look, at the end of the day, some of the things I will say this night might seem very unpopular, but at the end of the day, yeah, I think I will be vindicated. Look, we don't really need a single opposition party. This is a country with diverse ethnicities, diverse religious beliefs, diverse cultures. And I think that people should actually be, free to have the opinions, join parties that see, we've had a situation in this country where opposition came together to unseat a ruling government. What happened? We also had it in Gambia, where the opposition came together because Yahya Jammeh had been there for decades, and they came together and chose Adama Barrow in 2016. He defeated Yahya Jammeh in the Gambia. What happened with Jammeh's government? A lot of corruption. He didn't perform better than Jammeh. So the most important change is the change by the people, not a coalition of thieves, vision killers, and people that have destroyed Nigeria. So let Nigerians have that mindset that these things will not stop except today Nigerians really, really stand up to it. And even when people were going for for electoral reforms, I mentioned that the only reason why we are coming up with a lot of sophistication in our electoral system, far more than even developed countries, is because the actors, main political actors, do not want the votes to count. If they want the votes to count, we don't even need up to 10% of the technology we have already. We operate the most sophisticated voting system in the continent, and still the elections are horribly, horribly rigged. So I think there should be focus, and people should understand that this change would occur with only Nigerians wanting it to happen and pushing for it to happen and insisting that it must happen. And we sometimes say, oh, that some people are elite. We make this huge mistake of calling some people elite. And these people that are members of the establishment, they have redefined a lot of things in our polity. They have redefined the meaning of elite. So you see people who have small minds, very little minds. They can be swayed with money, they can be swayed with appointments, they stand for nothing, and we call them elite. And we see the real people who think big, who have conscience, and we just underrate them. So this issue of elite, if Goodluck Jonathan, for example, was elite, he would come out and say, look, this is my stand on this. He will not contest, but maybe he enjoys the whole limelight, which, it doesn't make sense. If you're truly elite, you come out and say, look, I've been president for 5 years and I've stepped out of the podium. This is my stand, firm stand. If P2B was the one that they would say, okay, he will come out and make his stand known. So they are no elite. And when you people try to reduce the culpability of people. You know, when people have done something and then you say, oh, they are being sponsored by the ruling party, you know, you're making it look like, you know, reducing the how culpable they are for what they have committed. No, these people are all in cahoots. They are across political parties. They are across churches, mosques, religious divides. They are across ethnicities, cultures, across businesses, both in the private sector, the public sector, in the military, everywhere. And they have a common goal. They are even in the diaspora. They're in the UK here, so many of them. I've met some of them. They're in the US. They're everywhere. And then there are some actors that are not even Nigerians. So the common goal is for the status quo to remain. They don't need anybody to buy them. So let's not try to make excuses for some people. Oh, Julius Agura is being sponsored by this. This is person. No, they are not being sponsored. They know what they are doing. They love the system. Some of them benefit from the system. Some of them do not. So they have their various reasons for fighting the change that the young people and older well-meaning Nigerians are trying to bring to the table. So let us de-emphasize on this splitting of votes thing. Nigerians are united in seeking a very, very dramatic shift from the norm, from the status quo, and to us doing things like human beings, building a nation where actually human beings exist. Because the way the country is being run, it looks like, you know, it's not human beings that are running the country because they don't behave like human beings. So yesterday, Rabbi Ukwankwaso granted an interview, and there are a few take-homes from that interview. Yes, he mentioned that he has a daughter who persuaded him to work with Peter Obi in 2023. And you know that Rabbi Ukwankwaso is not someone who talks a lot. And he's not someone who is very complimentary of Southern Nigeria or the Southeast. And for him to say some of those things, it meant that not only his daughter, many people in his family, many people in his kindred, many people within his group, and the teeming youths in Northern Nigeria, they have told them, look, you have to step aside. We have to join our fellow youths in South to demand for a change in how things are done in this country. He mentioned some people, say, oh, that people of his age and even those older than him, that they think that they will continue doing things the way they used to, not knowing that things have changed. Yes, they know that things have changed, but because they cannot really come to terms with the fact that they will lose grip of the resources. Because you see people who don't work, they believe that they will eat without working. You see them, thousands of these political office holders, especially in the north. You see someone that is not working and is living like a king. So they want that status quo to remain. So he mentioned, oh, that his daughter asked him, not just his daughter, so many other people. And you've seen among these people, what is their major weapon? Tribal division. That is the common denominator. That's the one Atiku uses. That's the one Tinubu uses. That's the one they all use. You see conversations all about, oh, North, South, all about Igbo, Yoruba. That is all they know. And you call them elite. They're not elite. In fact, they don't even behave like human beings. That is how it is. You see, you get this one called what's his name? Fatbo Hunda. Also, you see what he said? That if Tinubu wins the election, that there will be a huge war between the Igbos and the Yorubas, as has never been seen in the history of the world. Even my 2-year-old nephew will laugh at him. So he knows that there won't be any war. He knows that the Yoruba people don't like Tinubu to continue. But He probably has not been paid by anybody, but he has that mindset, that establishment mindset that all of them have, that things must remain the way they are. And that is what we must all join hands together. We won't allow all these distractions, because every day new distractions will crop up. And if we allow ourselves to be carried away by this, we will not even galvanize and start to do the work, because there's a lot of work that needs to be done, which I will discuss in our subsequent meetings. Maybe tomorrow, next tomorrow, etc. So for now, let me stop here. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Stay on board. It's good to have you on the show today, sir. Thank you very much for your submission. Madam Adama, please talk to us, man. Good evening to you. Good evening to you.
Okay, Nigeria, can you hear me?
Yes, very clever.
All right. Greetings to everyone. Please let me make on at the same time I'm working. Greetings to all the panelists. Hello, can you hear me, please? If you can't hear me, just tell me you can't hear me. Sorry, I'm multitasking. You know, as women, we try to do 3 things at once. Can you hear me, Nigeria Watch?
Yes, we can.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
All right. So,
If we
all
can't
right.
hear you,
Thank
we'll
you.
tell you. Just go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So, greetings to all the panelists. I came in specifically because of Alex, and why I came in is anything that has to do with health. However, I can educate the public. I want to do that. Alex died at the age, with what I've read and research about him, he died at the age of 40. And why I came in is this, please, to our viewers listening to us, and let me start with to the family of Alex. May his soul rest in peace. May the Lord console you guys during your time of grief right now. And I pray that whatever it is that you all are going through is hard. The prayer of every parent is for their child to bury them and not for them to bury their own child. So, God, please forgive us of our sins. We all have come short of that. We are all sinners. So, may his soul rest in peace. Alex died by what I want to read, allegedly, cancer. And I want to remind every of our viewers, whenever you see me come to a platform, I always say to every man I know, men, please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Alex died at the age of 40. Do you know what 40 years old? He's a baby. 40. You don't need to believe me. You don't need to like it. Even if he's less than 40. I have a brother that is Alex's age. And at the end of the day, I'm asking myself, when are we ever going to get anything right in our country? I say to people, one thing that gives me anxiety whenever I go back home is healthcare. For me, I always ask myself, in case of an emergency, where do I take this person to? Let me share a story with everyone on this platform. I was with you guys yesterday evening, and when I finished the show, I'm resting, I finished with work, and I'm just relaxing. My daughter comes to my room. She has hives all over her. She broke out to something. I had to inject her. It's called an EpiPen. EpiPen is something, when you inject someone reacting, it calms them down. It will just calm any reaction they have. He took something that she's not supposed to eat. And I, as a mom, I can spot it. I said, I was calling my dad. I said, call your dad. I was calling my husband. I said, please, 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 please. She was like, Mom, my daughter hates needle. And the person I'm talking about is an 18-year-old going to 19 years old. She came back from school and she was just broke out in hives. And I'm able to say, okay, let's do this, let's do that. I did that. Hold on one second. I was able
Okay.
to I was sorry, you can hear me. I was able to address my daughter's emergency and someone that can spot something happening. Why am I saying this? If I was in Nigeria, when I travel, both international, local, I pack everything for myself and whoever they may need it. Have you been in a plane and they say, any medical this thing, please get up? And if you know you're a medical practitioner, you get up. Because that's what your duty is, to serve. And you don't think about it, you want to serve. Every one of us sitting here, I'm not saying this to scare us, we all have cancer cell in us. We all have cancer cell in us. Alex died from cancer. You don't have to take my word. Please, I'm hearing one noise at my background. This pam, Mr. Chris Dublin. I think I'm hearing that pam. I don't know what you're cutting, sir. Could you please mute yourself? Thank you, sir. So the point I'm trying to make in this is when we come to this platform, we come here to educate one another. You don't have to like Adama. Adama doesn't have to like you. I come into a platform, I share my view, and I leave. But listen to the message. You might learn one or two things. And what that thing taught me when my daughter came into my room, I said, Mom, look. She said, Mom, I'm itching so bad. Mommy, this is too much. And I just had to call someone to hold her down for me to inject her so that she can calm down. I'm not sharing this so that I'm putting any fear in any one of us. Where are we when we're discussing all these things about political, whatever party you are, APC, ADP, whatever it is? Where are we in healthcare in Nigeria? Does the average kid, the average child, average whatever you are, have access to healthcare? Even if you don't have the access, the educational basis that you need. Every one of us on this platform is in the diaspora, including me and Adama. I reside in the United States. I'm saying this to wake us up and say we need to talk about healthcare more. This is something I'm so passionate about. In order for you to go in a platform, speak, do whatever you need to do, your health, you need health. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. So any candidate that is going to represent whatever you stand for, if you don't show me what your health plan is for Nigeria, I'm not going to support you. I'm sorry. That's what I stand at as a healthcare professional. You don't need to like it. It's important to me because anywhere I travel in the country, in case of an emergency, in case of anything, I can say this is where I can go to. Let's all ask ourselves the question, where will you point to yourself and say, if you find yourself in this situation, you can tell your family member, oh, take me to that local clinic over there. Everything they need to do, they have it. Without asking you, oh, they shot you, you don't have a report. I don't even want to go into the gunshot. Or they are reacting, oh, the doctor is not here. Let's do this. At the end of the day, health is wealth. For our men listening, please, I've said this several times, live to work. Live to work and not work to live. If you've not done anything in your destiny, go to your doctor and say, listen, I want a full checkup. I want to know everything that is going on with my body. Black men are high when it comes to colon cancer. I'm not saying it to scare anyone. When it comes to skin cancer, we are high in it because we don't believe in SPF lotions that you have to put on when we're in the sun, things like that. I'm not trying to scare anyone. These are protective things we need to do. But please, for our men, our young listeners listening to us, I believe in your hustle, but make our time for yourself and say, let me slow down. Let me enjoy this, whatever I've accumulated. Let me just enjoy it, relax. What is my blood pressure? Take whatever you need to take. Relax and enjoy what you are going through. It's not about the hustle and bustle. At the end of the day, Lord, we all bleed red. None of us on this platform, if you cut yourself today, whether you're an APC member, Whether you're an ADC member, the blood of your destiny is different. We all bleed red. So I came in because of Alice. So please, guys, in anything we are saying, let's remember healthcare. Health is very serious to each and every one of us. And I don't think we emphasize that enough. Not that Nigeria Watch doesn't care. Nigeria Watch is about Nigeria has to get better. In Nigeria to get better, we all have to come in, whatever field you are specialized in, lawyer, whatever, come together to make our country a good nation. And for those of us that specialize in whatever we specialize in, come together. And for me, my own is health. In order for you to stand in that pulpit and do whatever, wherever you find yourself, you need to be in a good health condition. And if you think, oh, I don't believe whatever, I'm okay with that. But trust me, when your body starts knocking at you, you're going to come, you're going to succumb. You have no choice. That's all I have to say about Alice. And about Very Dark Man, the video you've played. If you had if you had my voice on this channel before, and those that know my voice will ask you this, will tell you I said this. I've asked this question several times. Who is Very Dark Man? I'm not saying who is Very Dark Man to knock him down on whatever he's done or whatever good or whoever he has stand to represent. I want each and every one of us to ask ourselves a question. I want to know who Very Dark Man is. Because in a country like our country, anybody could be anything you want them to be, including me, Adama. So I'm not saying this that I'm saying, oh, I'm better, I'm righteous. No, I'm starting with myself. Practice what you preach, lead by example. And at the end of the day, when your credibility comes to question, when you need to show who you are, show it. Why I say that is this. I don't know who Very Dark Man is. I'm willing to learn from people who know who he is. And when I say who he is, don't come and tell me he's an advocate, he's a freedom fighter, he's a whatever. No, 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 no. Anybody can be any one of that. What is his background? Where did he go to school? What kind of person is he? Those are core values that represent for me as a person. If I want to invest in you or do something with you, there are certain questions I'll ask that nobody might pay attention to. But for me, Adama, those questions mean more to me. Why do I say that? In our country like Nigeria, once you show them kindness and once you show them that you're there for them, they will do anything you ask them to do because they find themselves in a situation that you are the only solution they have. Uncompromised situation. They will never ask the needed question that they need to. They will idolize anything. Why do I say that? That is why politicians are able to come out every year and share the bag of rice, whatever money, and say, oh, go vote for me. It will get better. And once you give them these things, they succumb and they do it. So at the end of the day, when I ask this question, who is VDM? I'm asking from a place of love. And I'm asking because I'm curious. I want to know. I'm not asking because I'm trying to say, oh, this is Martin. This is not. I'm not interested in that. I want to know who is VDM. I don't want you to give me
Vidian
this
and
record.
Martins also.
I know that. I know that his name. So I've heard it so many times. But when I say who is VDM, how did this man grow from the place he is to where he is today? Because here in America, when you come to look for a job, once as someone who has a business, once I run your social security, it tells me everything I need to know about you. It's called a background check. Not all these things you say, oh, I Googled you and this thing. Google is garbage in, garbage out. It's called Silicon Valley. Everything anybody search, there's a server that saves everything you're Googling. But when you want to know the nick and bait and anything about that person, their social security comes in question. And that's not a number you give to anyone except your employer. So when I ask the question, who is VDM? I want to know. So that's that to say. After Goodluck Jonathan coming up and saying he's representing PDP, sir, with all due respect, please, you need to go and sit down. There is time for everything. And the time Nigeria is in right now, we don't have time for mediocrity. And we don't have time for people that will wake up tomorrow and say they want to be whatever. We're a time of seriousness. We're a time where we need serious people that who have the nation at heart and are willing to do anything and everything for that country. We don't have people that feel because they didn't win a particular this thing, they want to come back now because they feel they have the. No, that's not what we're interested in. With all due respect to you, sir. At the end of the day, that's all I have to say. Thank you, Nigeria Watch. Mommy Diaspora, thank you, Ma, for all you do. Madam Ritas, I love you. Black Panther, I told you coming into the comment section. I want to hear what you have to say. That's all I have to say. So I want to stay on the mute and hear what anyone has to say. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
Thank you, Madam Adama.
Louder.
Okay, thank you, Madam Adama, for that wonderful submission, advising especially the men on what we need to do. That's a very, very important one. Thank you. God bless you.
Naja was sorry, please. I was not here when. Well, unless what happened to him? Hope he's fine.
No. It's not our Alex. So, you know.
Okay.
I guess you know this Alex on the screen, the one I just put on the screen. Now, can you see that?
All right. Okay. Yeah. The artist.
The actor, he died. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right. That's fine. Thank you.
Okay. Everyone on the panel have given their submission. We need to have our final submission. So let me go straight to the way it is on the table. Okay. Oga Jonathan is not here anymore. Okay. It was the first. Oga F. Emmanuel, please, your final submission. 2 minutes. You are not there. Mandarita, your final submission.
I did here. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. Madam Adana, thank you so much for that little education about men's health. It's very, very important. You know, Nigerian men specifically, they work around the clock. You know, they don't take vacations. You know, they don't rest. Even the so-called vacations that they take, there's always some sort of work involved. You know, people want their attention. You know, so we really need to take care of ourselves. As even those in diaspora, you have access to healthcare. It might not be 100%, but at least to some extent, you can be checked. Go to your prostate check. A lot of men don't do that. Do your blood work. You know, if you have to, just do it. You know, even with this happening, if you have family history of certain illnesses, check yourself, check your lifestyle. Just check. It doesn't take anything away from you. You know, just check. And I wish everybody good health. It's not just men too, women as well. But because of what happened to Alex Ekubo, you know, that's why, I guess Madam Adana had to bring in, men checking themselves. So because our men work so hard. Nigerian men are under constant pressure. I don't know about, but I know Nigerian men are under constant pressure. So please, everybody, just take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. And everything has been said now. I didn't want to talk about Goodluck Jonathan because there's nothing. It's like I don't know. I'm wasting my time talking about him. But as far what the handlers of Mikano Atiku, they are just wasting their time. What is happening right now is there is a desperation for more money. There's a desperation for attention, and there's a desperation to slander Peter Obi's name. Keyword is desperation. You know what that means? Anything by thing. By all means necessary, or by any means necessary. Damage Peter Obi's name. But you know what? He's a child of Mr. Peter Obi is a man of, I don't know, he's a blessing. And when you keep attacking blessing, you're only making his popularity and the love grow bigger and bigger. Evil people don't understand that concept. They just think that, Kenneth Okonkwo and all the other people coming out, they're just making Peter Obi more popular. It's the same way they did Nnamdi Kanu. It's for life. You can't change it. And Mr. Elvis, there's something that I sent to your WhatsApp. You know, I don't know about, I don't know how authentic that is, about Amedati warning Kenneth Okonkwo, you know, about disrespecting Peter Obi, but I don't know how authentic. I haven't checked the authenticity, but I don't think that he would just put anything out there for the sake of putting it out there. So let us just keep educating people and telling people the reason why Peter Obi is our best bet. Yes, Peter Obi is our best bet for 2027. Don't listen to distractions of VDM or PDP or any other person, articles handlers or the Kenekokokos of this world or Daneboala. All those are distractions. Let us focus on channeling our energy to the gullible people and the Nigerians who are undecided to say, listen, this is the reason why Peter Obi is our best solution now. This man from Bodlon has just requested borrowing from World Bank again. We're talking about millions of dollars. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. God bless you, sir. And Mommy, it's been a long time I hear from you, Mommy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, thank you very much, moderator. God bless you. Jim Nation, your final submission, 2 minutes, sir. The press call is your final submission, sir. 2 minutes.
Sorry, Mr. Elvis. Sorry, I'm trying to unmute.
Okay, go ahead. 2 minutes.
Okay. I know a lot of us have spoken about the very dark man. I've said it here time with that number, that the reason why very dark man is still famous and doing what he's doing is because of the fair system. If Nigeria is working, there will be no very dark man. And he's not willing to support that change. He's just pretending. Very dark man, nobody is holding you. If you want a better Nigeria, if you really mean Nigeria to work, you would have joined a political party with your relevance and pick a form in Edo State or Abuja where you are residing. Neither to compete against Aisha and Iriti Kengibe come 2027 for Senate, neither for House of Rep. So nobody is stopping you if you are willing for the change. But however, it's a message to you, very dark man. We admire you for some of the job you are doing. But if you want to play a psychological game on Nigerians, it is not going to end well, because we are not happy for what is happening. And we know you've said in today's end of video, Nigerians, it is left for you to decide if you are happy with what is going on. With you or without your support, we will take over our country. And then you will understand that there will be no need for this online policing that you are doing, because institution will start functioning. People that are responsible for what you are doing will be in place to work. And then I will advise you again, you've made so much money, go and develop yourself with any skill, so that when this era will pass, you will not be irrelevant and start being like people. They will say, oh, look, a very dark man, they saw him on the street somewhere. Plan yourself well today, because Nigeria will not remain as you think it is today. A new Nigeria is coming, and it is possible. God bless Nigerians, and God bless you, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Please, our panelists, I left a message I've left a message for our private chat. I have not seen any response. Please, can we look at the messages? Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Sorry,
Thank you, Mr. Alabo. God bless you.
Can you allow me, Mr. Labo, on that one? Can you put your phone number on that private chat? I pick it up and I can add it to the WhatsApp group that we have for the diaspora, and then we can talk from there, if that makes sense to you.
All right, I will do that now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Oga Prince Call is your 2 minutes, sir. Thank you. Okay, Oga Prince Call is you are not there. Oga, stay humble. Your 2 minutes, please.
Okay, thank you very much. So yeah, I'll just reemphasize on the need for us to keep our eyes on the ball. I think this is a project whose time has come. it's long overdue. And I think this is the time really for that liberation. Yes, they will fight, they will do all sorts of things, a lot of distractions will come our way. But what they are doing is the last kick of a dying horse. I think we just near the finishing line. What we just need to do is to be persistent, be consistent, and we'll get there really. A lot of people have gone through this process, a lot of countries that experienced liberation from dark forces. They've gone through what we're going through now. The most important thing is that I'm very glad that Nigerians are very resolute. And, with that, I think can achieve what we're aiming for. Very importantly, um, they should this new party, the NDC, should ensure, very importantly, that they field candidates in all the elective positions. That's very important, and we cannot overemphasize how crucial it is to Peter be imagine. And yeah, I'm happy that some people have been touted for um, electoral positions, to run for offices, which is, what people should be considering. And because, yeah, if no, that the people here are 10 times better than all these people we parade in the National Assembly and in the legislative, executive, judicial, what have you. So I think people should put themselves forward to go for these posts and see what they can do, because we've seen a very good example of somebody, P2P, standing for the right even when he was the only man standing. So yes, with that we can go there and say, look, we want to do things the right way even when others are insisting on the wrong. Thank you.
Okay, I think the next person to speak is Madam Adana. I'm just going by the screen. Or I don't know, Chris Dublin. I don't know if you're there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Chris Dublin, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, Madam Rita. I think our time is fast spent. Just try to summarize everything I have to say, because you guys have basically touched on everything that's necessary to be talked about. Be that as it may, I want to say, Mr. Nanjawas, thank you so much for what you are doing. Thank you for providing this platform yourself and everything to the service of this nation. And let me use the opportunity to kind of encourage all of us once again that this donation, let's bring it up to a wrap. The earlier we do, the better for everybody. Thank you so much. And the people that are listening to us from all over the world, people in the comment section, good evening to you all. Mommy Diaspora, we love you so much, Mommy. Thank you for everything that you do. And good Lord continue to bless you. Well, like I said, you guys have basically touched on everything, but I think I just want to say something about what Stay Humble said. He has left now. I think he was saying we shouldn't worry, the last stroke of a dying horse. No, no. We shouldn't go with that attitude at all. Because if we know who we are dealing with, the people in power, the monsters in power, they are not going to stop at anything. We must all be attentive. We must be very, very lucid every point of the day. From now on till His Excellency Peter Obi is sworn in, we have to be very, very lucid. Be conscious of our environment. Take everything step by step. Follow them, like they say, bumper to bumper. Because the likes of Tinubu and Co, these guys, they are buccaneers. They are never going to give you power on a platter of gold. You just have to fight for it. So in that same vein, I want to also commend the same person again for bringing the story of the Gambia. I think Stay Humble, yeah, he's still the same person. He mentioned the Gambia. That was about the time I was just joining the panel again. You see, guys, what happened in the Gambia is
something that really have to take a cue from. You see, the Jermaine guy was in power for 22 years, 22 straight years. And the Adama Barrow guy contested against him. Adama Barrow won the election, but the Jermaine guy refused to hand over. Adama Barrow he didn't run per se, he had to seek refuge in Senegal. While in Senegal, he was sworn in as the president of the country, while they still have another president in the Gambia who refused to hand over. And his supporters, they were out there in the street, people that voted, they were out there in the streets till ECOWAS stepped in. And sadly enough, it was even Nigeria under Buhari then that led that thing. It was actually Nigeria that forced Jammeh from power. It was Nigeria that forced him away from power. And Adama Barrow came back from Senegal and became the president. And of course, like almost all African leaders, he came and he even became worse than the person that was there before. Now, that's not the lesson in the story. The lesson in the story is this. You see, the people that voted this man, they didn't only tell him to fight for his mandates. They voted for him, they stood their ground, and they ensured that the right thing was done. So this idea of people keep saying, oh, Big should have fought, he could have done this, could have done it. That's not how it works. Because if one person is spearheading this thing, it's easy for them to deal with. Boro ran from Senegal. He left Gambia and went to Senegal. And his supporters, people that voted for him, they stood their ground. So the whole essence of this story is this. This is not going to be a walk in the park. We are not going to use our kids' glove. It is work. It is going to be strenuous. There's nothing going to be easy about this obese mandate, about his quest to wrestle power from the people in power. And if we talk about the people in power, I think it's completely myopic for we to focus only on Tinubu and his administration in the APC. There's a whole lot of people behind the scenes, people that have oil wells, people that are benefiting from the rot of the system, the businessmen, the people that are cannibalizing the whole nation to a standstill, the people that have become monopolists in the system. They are all there sharing this man from behind, telling him to do what he needs to do because they don't want an alteration in the status quo. They want the status quo to remain. And it's obvious to everybody, even the blind can see, the deaf can hear, that Peter Obi is somebody that's completely out of their league. They know if this man comes to power, anything that makes this man to comes to power, he's coming to bring about a paradigm shift. That means a shift that will be so drastic that if you don't have your proper footing, you will crumble to the ground. They know it's going to bring institutional changes because it's only through strong institution that you can truly build a nation. You cannot build a nation on the premises, on the strength or the back of any strong man. Because if the strong man leaves, what's going to happen? And what about if the strong man becomes corrupt? What's going to happen? Because it's a common saying for people that did government, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So that is why you don't want to have a strong man. Rather, you want to have a strong institution. And this has been the emphasis of His Excellency Peter Obi. This has been the emphasis of his campaign. It's not going to be a one man can do it all, a one size fits it all. It's going to bring reforms in the civil service, in the army, in the police, in how we do things in general. It's already written over him. Look at how humble this man is, despite his wealth, his achievement, and everything. So the people we are up against we are against the system that has kept Nigeria the way it is. And guys, excuse me, if you keep saying Nigeria is not working, it's not working for you and I. It is not working for the downtrodden. It is not working for the common man. It is working for the owners of Nigeria. This is exactly how they want it. Exactly how they want it. That is why you have people coming out from nowhere. You are having Voltrons, defenders of the universe. That's the kind of things we are looking at. That's why you see all these activists like Very Dark Man determining the pace of national discourse, trying to control the narrative in national discourse. When Adama was saying who is the Very Dark Man, of course, she knows who Very Dark Man is, but she was just picking from who you be. Make we know who you be. Yeah, you are doing a very nice job. It's okay. But trying to be clever by half is just going to the extreme. Even neurosurgeons, brain, anything you are, you just try things. If it doesn't work, you accept and you move on. So when people call you out that people will have to stand against the electoral reforms, it was a good call. It wasn't about any political party. It wasn't about anything. Because people are standing behind Peter Obi. Anywhere he goes, I go. Anywhere he goes, other obedient goes. Anywhere he goes, people that believe in him, they will go with him. You shouldn't be afraid to take steps. So because people went with ADC, now they are changing automatically, it means they are not serious. It also speaks to your own level of intelligence. Things don't work like that. So the point I'm making is it's because we have a completely disjointed society. That is why we have all these activists springing up all and down. And somehow, it seems the status quo favors them. Because you see today, when you have a problem with somebody, instead of you going to institutions, you'll be looking for Voltrons. You'll be looking for Messiah to help you. You gave somebody money, you are in a business deal with somebody, you cannot, there's a problem with the business deal, it has gone south. Instead of you to go to the police or the EFCC, you are going to meet the Very Dark Man. People are clapping, but in a sane society, that is dysfunctionality at its peak. That people, humans, are now bigger and more feared than institution. So these are the kind of narratives that His Excellency Peter Obi is coming to change. And it's not going to be easy. Nothing good comes easy. Nothing good comes easy. Nothing at all for that matter. So for those of us that are still foot dragging, that are still not sure of where to go, I just believe they are not Nigerians, or they don't live in Nigeria, they don't have relatives in Nigeria, or they don't even have to do business with Nigeria or the Nigerian state. The state is completely in shambles. You cannot tell me no other country in the world that will have oil well belong to individuals. It is only in this your country. It is only in our country that national wealth rests in the hands of individuals. We are not even talking about the other mineral resources. We are not talking about bauxite in Jos, tin in Jos. We are not talking about the gold littered everywhere in Zamfara. Literally, people can pick gold from the street of Zamfara. We are not talking about all those. Iron ore in Itakpe. All these rich mineral resources scattered all over. We are not even talking about our agricultural prowess in the plains of Benue. Lands that are as fertile as anything, even without added fertilizers. We are not talking about all those at all. We are just talking about only the oil well lying in the hands of people. People that you and I know, politicians that you and I know. The other mineral resources, people are just mining. The Chinese are taking the ones they want to take. The Mongolians, people are using it to have many wives or whatever. In one of his campaigns, Peter Obi said that from the plains of Plateau, that he can cultivate enough coffee that the revenue we make from coffee alone will be more than whatever we are making from oil. And he gave example. Kenya is already doing that. And our land in Plateau is even more favorable than Kenya. Even somewhere in Obudu, if you have ever been to Obudu Cattle Ranch, up there in Obudu, it's as cold like the Western world. These are mines. These are diamonds that needs to be purified. This is where this man comes in. He's going to run a very lean government. He has done it before. He will do it again. Let me give you an example of one, because this is not just talking. Let me give you an example of one lean government. You know, when this Obasanjo was to visit, Obasanjo was to visit Peter Obi. Obasanjo was to visit him when he was the governor. When they brought all the expenses for him, that they have to build this, they have to build this, they have to build that, Peter Obi said when he looked at all the expenses, he simply told them, no problem. Obasanjo, you come and stay in my government house and I'll go and stay in a hotel for 2 nights. That is to tell you how this man loves conserving funds. But if you were to be some of all these people, what would they do? Extra code here and there, extra code, creating invoices in order to make and fleece the people they are supposed to take care of in the first place. And I'm glad Madam Adama also came with the direction of health. Look at, you have a sitting president that was president for 8 solid years. For those 8 years, he goes abroad to receive treatment, not caring what happens to the people he superintends over. The same thing with Tinubu. Tinubu has continued in the same pattern, in the same trajectory. What else can you, I don't know, how can you, can't you just fathom this, that these people, they don't even believe in the country? Can you not fathom it? That a president takes care of his health in another man's country. That is the height of stupidity. Even in the wee days of Nelson Mandela, he had pneumonia. He was treated in South Africa. At the end of the day, we all sit down, we keep condemning the white people, colonial master, and so colonial master, and so they don't do this one, and so they do this one. I ask you a simple question. And I'll just round up in 10 seconds. I ask you a simple question, Nigerians. When the colonial masters, when they were living, did they live with the rivers, the oceans, and everything we have? That we as a nation, we don't have running waters in our homes. Everybody, borehole. So Nigerians, thank you for giving me this time to speak. And everybody, it's good to share this space with all of you. Thank you and good night.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Oga Chris. Thank you very much. I believe everybody on the panel have given their submission, so we need to round up right now. I want to thank you all for your time, for coming in today. Yes.
Sorry, not everybody. You see, have people that are not giving you 2 minutes.
Who?
Myself, I've not given up. Except, just go ahead. Just go ahead.
My brother he can create confusion everywhere. This man.
No, we are not creating confusion. We have 2 minutes to close, right? He came in, he used his own time. I've not used mine. That's I'm just saying. But you can go ahead.
And you don't want to lose your 2 minutes. Must you have your 2 minutes every day?
Carry my 2 minutes, go out, take and go sleep. Thank you. Use our back, Karen.
Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. During the time we were talking about announcement, we got some couple of support from people here. Okay, I've announced the Capella already. Capella Prince Stanley, yes. Then we got another one from 136,200 naira. But this is anonymous here. I don't know if a receipt will be sent to my phone. I would like to look at my phone right away because whoever is there deserves the credit if they send me the receipt. Let me check the Nigerians phone, please. Hold on. I'm just trying to see if anybody sent a receipt to me. Okay, I don't have a receipt here. So I think we're just going to put it anonymous. How about Azzy, are you there? You know, I'm trying to check. We don't have a receipt here. Okay. How about Azzy, please log that one as anonymous, please. You know, thank you very much. Whoever that is behind that, we are very, very grateful. God bless you. Your pocket never ever run dry. That was 130. Where is it? 136,200 naira. Then we got 20,000 naira from Adiola. Adiola, Sean Adiola Adebisi. Thank you very much, Sean Adiola Adebisi. We are very, very grateful. We got your 20,000 naira. Then we got another 20,000 naira from Pauline Ezemadugu. Okay, Ezemadugu, Pauline Ezemadugu. Thank you very much. We are very, very grateful. We got this as well, the 20,000 naira. And God bless you now. May your pocket never run dry. All right. I want to thank everyone of you. Abu Azi, please take a record of that. Give us finance balance so that we can project that one tomorrow. I really do appreciate that, my lovely brother Abu Azi. Thank you. Thank you, everyone right there. Thank you for everyone of you that came into the panel. Thank you, Madam Rita. Thank you, Madam Adama. Give us a mandate, our Dream Nation, God Chris, God F. Emmanuel, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you. And who again? And many others that came in. Yes. Then I appreciate those of you that called into the show. Madam Amy, Madam Deborah, Mr. Joseph Oji, and many others. Thank you for those of you that super-chatted us today. Michael Ganamaro, thank you very much, sir, for all that you do. Mr. Joseph Oji, thank you very much, sir. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you all on the comment section. My mother for Mom Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. Thanks for all that you do always. And thank you very much, Abu Azi, my brother. Thanks for all that you do. Mother Stella, myself, Mother Peg Modi, Mother Eugenia. God bless you all, my people. Thank you, Michael Ganamaro, sir. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, Madam Amin Bright. Thank you. And Ikechukwu, my brother, Prince Collins, Stella Afini, and many, many more. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this broadcast. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, so we can continue from where we stop. Have a good night, and bye for now.